Surfers, what's going on tonight? It's Mihai coming at you live, alive, and fully digitized from all across the internet. How y'all be? Y'all good? Y'all in the US had a good long weekend? I know we celebrating by enjoying a day off. It's nice. But you know what? There's no rest for a digital spirit. I'm always working. Because I'm working for you. I work hard for the money. So I gotta treat you right. But it is good to see y'all. We're gonna have some fun tonight. What was I gonna say about that? I don't know. My mind is all of a sudden I just popped a circuit, you know? Always try to figure out, we got everything all set up, we're ready to go. Let's rock! And Mihai.exe has stopped working. Please restart your PC. So it goes. First day of college, good luck. Be safe. And make sure to keep focused on what you love doing, because that is what is most important through college. Keep your eye on the prize to make that as successful a time as you can. Question, how am I? I am. I think that's a good way of putting it. I am. I be. I exist. I exist within y'all's systems. Mihai Zetta. Well, hello, Mar. How you? In fact, you know what? Hi. How you doing? You get a little special time for the holidays. Yes. Right in the middle of everything for the holidays. After all, the holidays only come once a year. Each one coming straight to your house. Coming straight to your house. Coming live. I'm going to stop that, otherwise I'm going to get demonetized. But yes, love that. Wowzer. Diamond being the conscious on my shoulder like, boss man, you getting started up that spicy this quick? Ooh, you gonna get your... Bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? You know, the usual. Yeet! But welcome all of y'all. Well, I mean, y'all know I'm always horny because I have horns. In that way, I am very horny. What's up, Address? What's going on today? What you got to say? Can you have the uppies? Yes, I shall get the uppies ready. Who else we got? Let's see. Who else is joining us tonight? May you touch the horns? You may. Let me see if I can get Evan. Where were you? I missed you. Where were you? Evan, there you are. Nope, that is Johi. There is Evan. Got Evan. There you are. Up you go. Up in the Remy spot. You can actually see everything clearly for once. Ooh. Okay. Meaning internet or meaning a vision thing? And going to go bowling. Nice. Pets? I think we can work out some pets. I appreciate head pets. Pets feel nice. Pets feel good. Yay! Now, where you be, Nibello? There's that little fox. I see those ears poking up. Up we go. Flying fox. Flying fox in the sky. Just looking to get a delicious piece of fruit to nom and look cute. Yes. What a life. Just end up on YouTube and be famous because you just have big beady eyes and you just get a piece of fruit and it's like, oh, yay! Flying away like tails. Who we got now? Who else was next? I saw Evan. I saw Nibello. Who else mentioned Johi? I think I saw you in there. Where you be, Johi? Where are you? There you are, right in the middle there. Change eye doctors, ended up keeping just what you got. So what was it? Just new prescription then? Boop the snoot. Oh, you boop the snoot. Okay. Shucks, I was gonna say boop the snoot. I feel like I need a bigger snoot. Oh my. Well, you know what? I'm happy with my snoot. I'm satisfied with my snoot. I have a nice snoot. It's a good snoot. Just as long as it'll bash it into anything. That's the one problem, is making sure you get enough clearance so you don't just run snoot first into a wall. Man Moob Monday. Mooby Monday. Happy Mooby Monday, everyone! Now there's a day that comes every week. Yay! Indeed. I was gonna say, I think there was, who else was in there? Tuxil. Foxel right here. Which, not to spoil anything, but before we get too far into everything, I want y'all to remember a date. The 15th of September. Don't forget. Remember the 15th of September. Don't forget. I'll have more to share soon. Why not the 21st? You'll see. I'll be able to share a little bit more when the time is right. Ooh, before Queen's birthday on the 19th, a little early birthday gift maybe. Remember the 21st in September? Oh yes. Well, I'll wake y'all up before September ends, that much is for certain. Yay! And hello, Phantom Thief, welcome in, come on in. Who else was I getting? I think Azrael and Silly Monkey, I did see you guys. Let's see, where are you, Azrael? Where did you go? I know you're around here, so that is Tuxil again. Let's see, that is Froggy. There you are. I got you now. Up we go. Cat Boy! Wait, no. Puppy Boy. Hello, Puppy Boy. How are you today? Have you been a good boy? Have you been a very good boy? Have you been good enough to earn a treat? I guess we'll see how this plays out. I hope you've been a good boy. You don't have a problem, not at all. You don't take my job. Oh my god. Congratulations on your 50 stream streak, Diamond. Stopping in. Diamond here to help out with modding, and he's like, boss man, I will be here for every stream. I want my streak. My streak. I want to go streaking. Let's go streaking together. Yes, Diamond. Here we are streaking together. For everyone to see. Yay! Well, hello, Beep Boop. Come on in. Welcome from TikTok. Try and expand over on that side as well. You know, it's not been fully banned with, you know, pick your drama of choice that's going on with TikTok. Who else was I getting? Who else was I getting after? Okay, Azrael. Who was else in there? Who else was in there? And I'm drawing a blank. Werewolf Boyfriend on the 21st? Y'all's Werewolf Boyfriend is on the 21st? Uh-huh. Purple Survivor. Okay, there we go. I think you were next, yes. Where are you? Where are you? And also, hello, Faye and Peachy. How are you two doing? I see y'all hanging out down there. Let's see. Purple Survivor, where are you? I saw you a moment ago. I thought I saw you a moment ago. Where are you? There you are, Purple Survivor. That's right. Yep. There we go. Up and around. Warren Weber birthday on the 21st. Y'all get your werewolf boyfriend celebration. Y'all get a werewolf boyfriend in the box. You just unwrap and you see him just pissed off, aggravated, and hating everything and however he agreed to this situation. Choom. Yes. Just get a Mobius strip pattern. Yay! The script you had for years was right. See? Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting, some of the tools. 856, yes, I will get you in there, especially knowing you're part of the late crowd, so I know you can't stay too late. Normally, where are you, 856? That's Alcaste, that's Shakoya, that's Sorbet. Oh, Sorbet, yes, Sorbet Shark. I forgot you earlier. Then I'll get you 856. That's right. I know you got the request. Just a little pet on the horns. Little pet. Yee. Give you 5 minutes from this and then try to find me, eh? Is that so? Yay! And who else was I getting? 8856, where are you? That's Queso Fresco. Hi, Queso Fresco. How you be tonight? Let's see. 8856. There we are. All right. Cool. You also got the brown hair. The puppy boy should get some uppies. Well, does the puppy boy want some uppies? Here you go, 856. You get the star. Does the puppy boy want uppies? A good puppy boy can get some. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got that :3 face. I see. Warren sighting in Lowe's this week. Nani? IRL Warren Weber in the wild? I grip the horns harshly with consent, of course. We'll see about that. I think so. Yay! Well, now, who else was next? You know what, Catalyst? I did see you in there. So, yeah, that's a little hard. Okay, easy now. Ow. Oh, okay. Brah, gee. Was it good for you too? Tee. Grab the dragon by the horns. Just, all right, there we go. Like handlebars. Okay, easy, tiger. Yeet! Bro is pouty, eh? Maybe a dog, but you'd let... Oh, well, shucks. And thank you also, Errol, on being a YouTube member for 3 months. I need to see what's going on with my alerts there. YouTube has always had kind of funky alerts, but I did see that right now, so thank you very much for that. And just shout out to you. Thank you again for supporting the channel. I got some more fun stuff coming up for y'all. Wait, who was getting uppies? Phantom Thief, Infamous. That's right, Infamous. Who was? There you are. Hello, Infamous. Have you been a good boy? Have you been a very good boy? Have you been the best boy? Do you deserve a treat? I know. I feel like it's the Kane line. And the Kane line. And horns that people can be perfectly normal and responsible with. Yeet! Arrow. I got Arrow and then Phantom Thief. Where were you, Phantom Thief? There we are. I got you. Give you uppies. Well, good morning, Carmen. Welcome again. How you be? Come on in. Make yourself comfy. You get up bright and early while everyone else is getting ready for their good nights. Yes. Yeet! And Errol, yes, let me grab you. Where are you, Errol? There you are. In the blue mask. It's crazy how normal you are about that people can be normal and perfectly responsible with. For the most part. I mean, we all get to have some fun. We like to play around. We like to have adventures. Just go round and round. Plus, of course, y'all know I get to play with y'all too. It's like a little puppet show. Indeed, we do like to experiment. Like Mars said, we like to experiment. We are experimentalists. We like to try everything we can and find whatever is the most fun to go on an adventure. Can we experiment more? Well, as long as I don't have to move the stream to Fansly. That's the only boundary, because that's when I gotta start doing ID checks. Yay! Get ready for the good nights as you just woke up. All the good nights. Lullaby and good night. Or actually, even better. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Go go gaga time for you. That's how we put you to sleep. And hello, Richard. Come on in. Welcome. Eating churros. Ooh, did you bring me a churro? Please upload a churro for me. I want a churro. Can I have a churro? It'll fit right in your HP. Man, I am having a hard time flipping my... Go go gaga time for you. I like churros. Churros are good. Give me... You know what? Give me a... I'm going to do a thing. Give me a 6 in the chat if you like churros. Give me a 9 in the chat if you like video games. Give me a 69 in the chat if you like churros and video games. 6, 6, 6, 9, 9, 9. There. Mar, of course, you're the first one. Oh, there we go. Hello, Star. How you be today, friend? And it blows up! Churros and video games! Everyone loves 69! Woo! Now that's the way to kick things off with a bang. Indeed, we are talking about 69. Nice. Man, what a nice response to that. Who doesn't love video games and churros? Coordinated attack. I mean, it did work, didn't it? Except Diamond, he was 96 up. Well, I mean, it's okay. You know, you just gotta flip it, and all of a sudden... Actually, no, it's still 96 then. You knew it right away, huh? All right, I can spare some more uppies. We'll do some more uppies. Where you be at, Richard? Let me see. Where is your avatar manifesting? That is Celestial Storm. That is Froggy. I think you usually have red. There you are. You have a red... That's right. You have a red bandana. That's it. Uno reverse card. Well, y'all do know I love playing my reverse cards every now and then. Hello, Mari, and hello, Kenny. Come on in, y'all. How y'all be today? Come get comfy. Wait, did you boop my snoot? No, you did not. I forgot. Yeet! I forgot for you to boop the snoot. So. Boop. 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 Present you to the class, Faye. Okay, I shall definitely give you uppies in a second. Yeet! We let Yogurt explore because he was awake. Let's see, there you are, Faye. Ooh, Faye. Okay, you definitely took it up a notch. You understood the assignment. Oh, hold on, that's Catalyst. One more time. Come on, Faye. Why can't I not pick Faye? Okay, yeah. Diamond, why do you have an afro right now? Oh my god. Diamond, what is this new groovy look we got from Diamond? So, yeah, while we're doing that, we got Faye's look. We got an even more fairy wit. It feels kind of like a witch with a familiar, I believe. Do I like Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, do I. Happy Fazbear birthday, pizza, games, and cakes. Open all your presents until your tummy aches. You're 1 year older on your special day, and when the song is over, then you'll be on your way. Hey! Yay! I missed the timing for that. But you know what? We roll with it. Magical prowess has extended. You have leveled up as a mage. A little chaotic. I try not to cause too much. Straight up. Well, man, if I were to ever do an art stream. And hello, Hatchet, come on in. Fan art animation. Fan art animation is nice to see. It is always appreciated to see animation. Mega, Ultra, Supra, Ultimate, Omega, Invincible. That cannot be Uno reverse card. No, you. Let me try that again. Mega, Ultra, Supra, Ultimate, Omega, Invincible. That cannot be Uno reverse card. No, you. There we go. My favorite FNAF character. Oh, it is easy. Oh, which also, that reminds me, I think I need to still get you Phantom Thief. I forget if I actually gave you one, so you might be getting double uppies. Streamer brain right now. But, so, favorite FNAF character, it's between Foxy and Roxy. Roxy, y'all have heard by now. And Foxy, he's just my bro. I'm totally a Foxy bro. I appreciate Foxy and Roxy. They're just... Especially kind of how they're being worked into the canon now, and some new developments that have come up in recent games where I just go, yes, no. These two get even better the more that they add to them. And I've even heard some interesting theories, like some have suggested that maybe Foxy has an even bigger role. Possibly that Foxy and Roxy, I think it was Rytoast who came up with the theory, that they might be tied into Fiona Murray. So, we'll see where that goes. Oh, okay, Mari. So what do you have to say? Let me find. Where are you at? Mari. Boom! Get everyone spaced out a little bit. Where are you? Why can't I see you yet? Your name tag is probably hidden from things being a bit... This actually is the nice thing of exploding everyone, is that all of a sudden you can kind of figure out, you can see the names spread out a little bit. Because I forget, oh crap, there's a lot of y'all here. That's Azrael. That's Sorbet Shark. You know what? Mari say, ooh, well, good luck on your stream. Let's see, I think I should have seen that. You're watching Tenna, Mr. Antenna's TV time. Are you telling your TV you love TV? There you are, Mari. Yes. What you gotta say? What's going on? Like a cat, you landed on your feet. Oh, that's right, you already said it. Yes, it was your stream. Would you like to see a spell? Explosion! Yeet. Nice. Everyone appreciates Mr. Tenna. Man. Tenna, he is keeping the airwaves alive. Can you have uppies? Yes, you can, Bethany. Let me find. Where are you? Bethany, there you are. Yes. You get uppies. All the uppies. I actually need to double check things. I'm trying to think, I might not be seeing your chats right now, because I switched how I was bringing stream avatars into my stream. And so now I don't think it's actually showing me the chats on my end, which is interesting. Nice people backing you up. Nice. My favorite, I am biased with my favorite character from that series. I'm a little biased. But if not for my absolute favorite, I think I'd have to say Ash. Yay! And hello, Miss Esme. Update on bowling tournament. Placed 3rd out of 6 in a singles division. Nice, Sue. Nice. Bowling is fun. It's been a minute since I last went bowling. I know people used to fire up Wii Bowling and I would tap in their systems. And, just kind of angle things very slightly when they thought they scored that strike. Just a little bit. A little chaos. All right. I'll give you uppies. Little uppies. Little fly through the sky. Wii Bowling, Wii Sports. One of those games that will never fully be erased from existence in this world because everyone had it. Yeet! Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! Hey, yeah! Hey, yeah! I said, hey! What's going on? And thank you for the resub, Gothic Gamer. Much appreciated. Man, how was that for a transition? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Hey, yeah! Hey, yeah! So I never got into the Loud House. I just didn't catch it. No reason as to why I didn't. I just ended up missing that one. There's some animation that I am catching up on. So, Alvin with the Weech, oh no. All of a sudden you just break the TV and you hear, Alvin! Poor Dave, single dad. He just stressed. He's exhausted. He's just trying to keep his 3 kids, mostly Alvin, in line. Oh dear. Hamsters? We got some hamsters? Yeet. Oh really? You need me to know you him? I see. Well, I think I've got just the trick. Oh, DM. No, you! You get a bomb! You get a bomb! Everyone gets a bomb! Reverse that, Uno! That was the thing that happened. Yes, super explosions. Good night, Bethany. Go get some rest. Rest well. May your dreams be pleasant. Reverse that, Uno. How do you like that, Obama? Perfect. Perfect. Exploding hamsters. My God, it's like the ancient internet right now. Work on the 5th, you're gonna die. Well, good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. Well, it's alright, because once you break your head, you can then reform it into something new. Something more beautiful. Yeah, blame Diamond for that one, Errol. Just trying to draw ashes, you forget I'm the Yugi to my Kaiba. You're saying I am... Well, if you're saying that I am the Kaiba to your Yugi, then screw the rules, because I have a stream platform. And I'm very insecure about my status in life. You always win, eh? Well, if you're gonna do that, then I'm going to change and be Duke Devlin, because you certainly won't beat me when we get into my game of dice. Oh yeah. Liquid Cool to redeem? Well, Nazdrovya. Little Java with a little extra battery acid in it. Delicious. You get a hamster, you get a hamster, everyone gets a hamster. Trying to draw your boy again, huh? We got more V. Gummy Goo is back. Oh, did the crocodile return? Is everyone gonna get a taste of that sweet, sweet gator goo? Delicious. He just walks in like, "G'day, miss. I don't believe we met before. Oh, well. Nice to meet you." Gator goo good. I don't know. I know we've got a few who have tried it out. So. I know, I see some of y'all in chat with the Sussprout like, gator goo. Because you're thirsting for it. Syrupy and sweet. From my head down to my feet. Pour some gummy goo on May in the name of love. Boo, get jump scared. Ah! Hello, baby Zoda. Come on in. To the window, to the walls. Ooh! Man, better hope there's no quiet hours when that happens. And Tuxel, merci! Thank you so much. Oh, did I not get you, Diamond? Diamond, I thought I got you. Oh, there you go. Here's your uppies. There's your uppies. Everyone gets uppies, a different kind of uppies. Whoops. Merci, Tuxel. Which, we got some fun stuff going on from Mihai 2.0 coming up soon. I'm looking forward to showing you my new look. It's something different. Something beautiful. It's gonna be a lot of fun. My VTuber mama's taking really good care of me. As you go deeper in the code, you find the changes that you go through. You come out as something not like what you were when you went in. In your core, it's still you. But something different. So I will say that is not what I'm teasing on the 15th yet. But I'll let y'all know when that one is coming. I've got something else in store for y'all on the 15th. And barring anything that goes very sideways, well, again, I'll just say, September 15th, don't forget. No, I don't think scared is the right word. I hope you like it. I promise I'll warn y'all before I start introducing jump scares. So, the anticipation. Nah. Don't edge you. Well, Mar, you know there's no fun racing to the finish. You've got to enjoy the journey. You've got to enjoy the ups and the downs. And then just the slow movements in every which direction. You want to take the winding road. the slow, small sensations of everything around you, and build up to the excitement. Yeet. Long, long, long road! I'll let y'all know some more details. Because actually, I'm working up a way that, for this little surprise that is cooking, the vibrations. Oh, yes, absolutely. The vibrations and the charge. We want to light up the night with electricity. It's gonna be fun. Making your own model. Okay. I hope you do share it. I know there's Tuxel, who had just finished version 1 of her VTuber. There's some very good tutorial series for getting comfortable if you're going the live 2D route. And then I know there's others who have gone 3D models, and then of course PNG Tuber. Would I say the road is not of the straight variety? Well, I mean, you could. It really depends. It's a spectrum. You know, you got some roads that are just straight as an arrow. They just go straight from one end to the opposite end. You get some that kind of wind their way back and forth. Those are like the B roads, the roads that you refer to with the B. And then there's some that just curve in one direction because they just want to go back towards where they start. So, your choice is your choice. Yeah, no, there's a lot of work that goes into those. Even with a very well-done PNG design, where if you go with an animated PNG, which there's some artists, I was forgetting his name all of a sudden. Indeed, touche, there are no straight roads. Now there's another game I might do for us just to hang out and have some fun sometime. Because No Straight Roads is an awesome, awesome game. Would you say that a road trip could happen upon that road? I mean, it would be a road trip in that case. I'm just trying to think of what kind of trip that would involve. Certainly one that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Twitch accessible. If I could be a candy, what would I be and why? Oh, now that's a fun one. Question, what candy would I be and why? I think I'd be a Starburst. I think I would probably be lemon, cherry, and orange Starburst. No, actually, I'm the full pack. I got strawberry in there too. I am all 4 varieties of Starburst, and it's just, you know, that little bit of sweetness that just explodes into flavor. Just big, delicious, and you always want to go for one before you go for the rest, but you end up enjoying the whole thing of them. So you get an entire blast of colors. Yeah, I think I'd be Starburst. No, Kiwi Eyes, do not do that. That is rude. Research for your model parents. Oh, yes. I will say I've seen a lot of good options, and a lot of it comes down to your style. So even, who was it that I was seeing recently who might be, I wonder if you might be interested in their style. If you follow the Stars Tide, who was it that I know that has been doing some stuff? And thank you very much for the bits, Hair Void. I appreciate it. Shadowstar_art. I know he has done some artwork for the Stars Tide, and also I think Chaya, the Halfling Dragon. So he's worked with them. A lot of it really depends on what your price range is. So that is, I know there's that. I'll be introducing y'all to my adoptive VTuber mama soon. I'm looking forward to y'all meeting her. She is a wonderful, wonderful new mama. And her work, well, I think y'all will see we've got some details that'll light up the night, if you catch my drift. My favorite song, now that's a tough one, because it really all depends on the mood. I know I can tell you what my favorite artist has been objectively from who's had the most replays. So, not to make too much of a shameless plug, but Paranoid DJ for 2 years in a row was my most played artist with his song Use Me Up and then Use Me Up VIP, which just hit on a very emotional, very visceral level. And I love also taking a song and changing it just enough so these two versions become a story, where you hear the progression of emotions of a character or two different. Husbando? Well, it's umami, everyone. Hey, it's Miss G. How you be tonight, Miss G? What's going on? How are you tonight? I was going to say, speaking of favorite artists, y'all go check out Miss G's stuff. She does some awesome acrylic work and just beautiful, absolute beautiful landscapes. And you were crafting today. Oh, she was at her crafting table. Okay. A certain actor that I sound like ended up getting mixed in with Paranoid DJ and Chi-Chi and doing working some magic for Drain with Bleed You Dry. So, yeah. Fun stuff. Bella, yes, I'll get you in there. Where are you right now? Let me find where you are. Where did you wander off to? Bella. Bella si come un angelo in terra pellegrino, fresca si come il giglio che s'apre sul mattino. That's Miss Esme. Where are you, Bella? Bella. Bella. Where are you? I cannot find you. Bella. Where did you be? Where'd you go? There you are. That is Violet. There is Bella. Yes. You get some uppies. Just a little bit of uppies. Favorite Netflix show, honestly, is a hard one to answer. I'll say one of the best done ones was Castlevania, but Castlevania is also a very hard watch. Castlevania, don't get attached to any characters in Castlevania. Yeet! So, Diamond, you going back to the visor? No longer want to be Cyclops? For some reason, you want to get yeeted. Well, I can make that happen. Where are you, Miss Esme? Are you still around here? I think you're still nearby. Or did you scoot? Let's see. Where are you? That's Froggy. I'm trying to think. Where are you at? Miss Esme, there you are. New Transformers, eh? I know Cyberpunk Edge Runners is something I need to see. So that's going to be fun. I know Glitch Techs I've not watched yet. Netflix is nice. They put out some good animations. I really enjoyed when they did The Dark Crystal, The Age of Resistance, which was beautifully done. And the work that the Jim Henson Workshop does with puppetry is unmatched. Yeet! I know some of you who have ever seen Jaden LeBron, he is part of the Jim Henson Workshop, and he will often post little things that he does, whether he's collecting classic Muppet tech or some of the puppetry that he's done for some various different projects. Yeah, Dark Crystal. Anything that Jim Henson did from the era, like original Dark Crystal and, of course, Labyrinth. Chef's kiss. It is awesome. Dropping that in chat. I'm actually trying to think of how to spell his last name. Let me double check, make sure I got that right. Let's see. Jaden. I know who he is. It's just a matter of trying to confirm how to spell his name right. Let me see. That's it. That's the name of the puppeteer. You win this time. I win, you lose, just like before. Games, all the games I like to play, make you love me night and day. If you win, I will obey, but I know you won't, so take you to my magic tower, in my land of make-believe, with tsunamis in my power. You won't ever want to leave. Oh, I don't make any... Let me say this. Everyone is entitled to show up. Y'all come to enjoy a stream. I don't do the kind of parasocial thing where it's like, oh, you were 5 seconds late for your Oshi. Oh, Ben, tee, rar X3. Get the hell out, loser. No, I don't do stuff like that. That's weird. I appreciate y'all. I'm here to entertain y'all. What matters is that y'all have a good time. And knowing especially when there are many days where I'm trying to figure out, okay, when can I get started? Because I have some stuff that's going on. I'm your Oshi? Yay! I get to be someone's Oshi. Yee. It's like being called a good boy, except... No, it's basically being called a good boy. Again, that's... If we're talking forgiveness, we're talking something that usually is a much darker subject matter. Being late is... coming into a stream after the start time is not the sort of thing where... No. That's not where you're talking about we need forgiveness. Good boy. I get to be a good boy. Good boy. Get to be a good boy. Yeah. I like to be a good boy. I'm sorry, I felt something moving behind me like I had a tail or something. What? I have a tail? I don't think I have a tail. No, I don't appear I have a tail. Oh, that sweet boy. That sweet boy is a glass cannon. He is the one where when he shows he is angry, usually because someone has really, really, really hurt him, watch out. He's one of those signs of, that's why you don't bully anyone. Because it'll be the people who can take the most until they crack. Because they're filled with love. But love and fury are the same side of the coin. They're both passion. So, always make sure to treat people with respect. Make sure to value them if they're important in your lives. And anyone who gets off on bullying, or acting like they're better than anyone, or treating someone like a broken toy, well, their justice will come soon enough. Treat people with respect. That's what matters in life. Aren't you just tired of being nice? Don't you want to go ape shit? For real. Such a mood. Let's see. What was I going to look up? I was going to change up the vibe a little bit. There we go. Yeah. We vibe for a little bit. Hello, Red Hellfire. Welcome in. Are you sure it's a fluffy tail? I mean, I don't think I see a tail back there. I think I'd feel if I had a tail sprout out of me by now. You'll deal with a mom dragon if you're a bully, and oh no, a mama dragon fire. Consider dragons hoard treasure. If you harm a dragon's treasure, if you harm a mama's treasure, as the kids say in certain corners of the internet, FAFO. You will regret that. You will regret that big time. I love how everyone's just like, it's okay to have a tail. It's okay to have a tail. I mean, y'all are making it like I'm Susie from Deltarune. Like, I don't have a freaking tail. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, we'd love to see you with a tail. I'm telling you, I don't have a tail. Fafo is a Philly thing. That surprises me in the least. That does not surprise me at all. Oh my god. Well, if you bully a witch, they'll just turn you into a newt. and you'll be stuck spending the rest of your life. You think I'm in denial? I'm like, I don't feel a tail. Is this like a phantom tail or something? Yeah, Thaffo. Ugh. Man, seriously, if y'all keep doing this, I'm gonna end up sprouting a tail. Well, I guess we'll just see. Just like Jackson T80. Yeah, you know, Peachy, I'll say that was an interesting thing. I know for y'all who had come in for the Amazing Digital Circus stream, my first impression of Jax is he's an asshole because of the bullying. And that's one of the things that really bothers me about Jax, is just that he takes out his aggression on everyone under the guise of it being funny, which hits a very visceral nerve. That is just very bad, abusive behavior. But I will say that having heard a little more commentary, diving into the characters and why they all are the way that they are, it doesn't excuse the behavior. But I've heard some other perspectives that have kind of changed how I see him with all the other with the rest of the cast. It doesn't excuse the abusive behavior. And where things are really going to come down to is, what is the underlying cause of this trauma? Because you want to see a happy ending for the cast. And you see, that's what Pomni is trying to do with this emotional intelligence that she has to reach out to each one of them one by one and bring them some kind of peace from the dysfunctional messes that they all are. People can have redemptions, and what matters is what is the intention behind their actions. Because it's certainly sad where you see a cry for help. And I even believe one of the lines that I missed the first time I watched was about being blamed for someone abstracting, which, when you're treated as damaged goods that you can never recover from for something happening, that's one of the most tragic things that can happen to you, because that's when you'll see some of the most abusive people in life that they'll just cut you off. And it could even be something that's not your fault, but where you'll never be able to recover and show either your intentions were good or it was a misunderstanding. It's an interesting thing to look at with just what can happen with something like that. So my original take on Jax has softened, but we'll see how it plays out. We've got 3 episodes. I don't know where Gooseworks is taking that story. Oh no, you lost the fall weather? No. Sad. Man, I know as we're getting closer to cooler months. I believe so, because I think it's supposed to be 9 episodes in total. 3 episodes were cooked. Yeah, we're gonna see where this story goes, who crashes out, what happens along the way. Maybe happy ending? I don't know. We just watched The Amazing Digital Circus, like, Chad, are we cooked? Chad, oh no. Are we cooked? I don't know. So I've not listened to Abstracted yet, but I am aware of it. 57 minutes and 57 seconds, which I heard might be a reference to one of Zeral's shows, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, everything with The Amazing Digital Circus is just beautifully done. Glitch really has made some magic. And so as someone also who did not huggies, everyone gets a hug. Y'all just get to vibe with hugs and life is nice. It's good. Wait for winter. No, I feel that. Look, as someone who exists within y'all's computers, the colder it is, the happier I am. It is not fun to be stuck inside a swampy computer. We're just like, ugh, okay, come on, please, clean out your computer. You got so much dust. There's no air circulation. Oh, come on, give me some of the air conditioning from that home into this thing. It is not fun to overheat. Your boy runs hot. Your boy runs very hot, and it is stressful to be in an uncooled environment. Free hugs from Huggy Wuggy. Oh, and then he'll give you a big kiss with his teeth. Yeah, to not have air conditioning on is a luxury. Miss G, hot. You boiling, sweating, all gross. Hot. Minako, yes. Now that is a classic. Gargoyles. Gargoyles is something from the peak of Disney animation. It is very nice. Yeah, Gargoyles being a dark animation, very story-based. It's good stuff. I recommend any y'all who can get your hands on Gargoyles, go check it out. Yeah, make sure your AC works for the summer. Because when that summertime comes around and you're SOL, oh boy. No, there's nothing fun about when you just cannot cool down. Especially if you've got heat sensitivity, where it could just send you into a frenzy trying to cool down. Red Hellfire, I hope that you have a wonderful evening. May your dreams be peaceful. May your adventures be as whimsical as they can be in your mind. And until we meet again in a new memory, good night. Quinn is heat sensitive. Yep, big mood. Yes, anyone who runs hot. So I got a little something I'm adding in for y'all. So I'll say this, it is whenever y'all need to call it a night, just for a little thing. Happy to wish y'all a nice little good night to send you off to bed. So just drop that in whenever you are leaving, and happy to say good night. I'll try not to get too distracted. I know, focusing on 9 million things when performing for y'all, but I'll do my best to send you off with a pleasant memory. Cries and running hot. I love it that everyone in the chat is just going, oh man, yeah, I know how it feels. Just, I boil. Everything is so hot. Hot weather sucks. I know some people that would grow up in households where, okay, it would take 80 some degree weather for someone to turn on the air conditioning. And yeah, so Good Night is brand new. So that literally has just been debuted for this stream. So adding that as a little reward. Almost did it, but I'll wait. Someone else can go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Go go gaga time for you. You can't sleep yet, it's too early. Ski desu. Token waifu in there. Talk about a perfect timing for that drop. I don't know how I feel about the squeaky squeaky though. That makes me feel very uneasy going, oh no. Suddenly chat is just falling asleep one right after another. You have awoken. Hello, my friend. How you be tonight? What's going on? You holding up well? Is my skin... So, this digital soul is sensitive to all kinds of heat. Mind you, I'm channeling a lot of electricity through me at any given moment, but heat itself, when you feel heat given off, ugh. Oh, Purple Survivor, that's so cute. You're a good boy. He good boy. Give that pup some love. Give that pup some love. Oh, yeah. And for anyone who doesn't know, I know Purple Survivor has dropped her pup in the Discord a few times. He's a cute boy. Oh, so cute. Cute pup. Working on some stuff and passed out. Been a productive day. Sans the big nap. My favorite Undertale character, Sans the big nap. Well, I just love knowing someone's able to get good dreams. Not to mention, puppy dreams are cute to watch. You just see them, especially when they'll just do a little... and they'll gesture like they're trying to run in a dream. It's very cute just to watch a puppy dream. Which I think normally is good. And kind of keep an eye on them so, in case they see, maybe if something goes sideways, they get a little spooked, you can be right there to kind of, gently wake them back up. Your grandmother's dog, Pandy? Oh, I think I might have. I might have missed when you posted Pandy. But y'all can see by now, you post a puppy, and I'm like, oh, puppy! I got the puppy. They're so cool. Oh, yeah, look at them. Oh, yes, they're so adorable. And they just place their butt right in between my legs. Okay, fair enough. Butt scritches it is. You get butt scritches. Nice. Nice. Ice cream. Oh, really, Star? I don't know ice cream yet. Let me take a look at who... Ice cream. It looks like waifus. Interesting. Ai Furihata, Aguri Onishi, and Wakana Okuma. Part of Love Live. Interesting. Hello, Ivy. Well, no worries. Come on in, chill out for a moment. Just relax. And when you gotta go, well, just make like Cheese from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Gotta go. So on and so forth. Oh God, Cheese. Yep, that unlocked a memory. Oh, now there was some... Any Craig McCracken stuff. He is just such an excellent animator. Ruby-chan. Nani? What's going on with Ruby-chan? We got a Ruby-chan? Are y'all bringing me rubies? Do I get treasures from y'all? Nani ga suki? Hi! Oh no, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to hate myself. I'm gonna need to throw myself in a garbage bin if I keep making waifu sounds. Oh well. Alas. Nani ga suki? Chatto-san, nani ga suki desu ka? What y'all like? Well, shucks. I shall make sure to shine bright like a diamond then. Actually, that makes me curious. What do y'all see as my gem? Am I a gem? Am I a precious metal? You got me curious what you see. Strawberry flavor, eh? I am the gem. I am the entire gem. I am every gem on Homeworld combined. It turns into such a chaotic amalgamate, knowing that since they're all female presenting, that suddenly they just turn into a giant man. Obsidian. Obsidian. Well, it doesn't have to be Steven Universe, but of course my mind just pivoted in that direction. I'm a garnet. I love you. Oh my. Shine bright like a diamond. I am a garnet. Find the love within myself of all parts combined. Ah, delicious. The rarest metal on Earth. Interesting. I would have thought I was something like mercury. Ow. Congratulations on your download, Tuxel. I'm a bismuth. So I'm a big, burly, bada bismuth. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, like the gem. You know, I'm okay with that. Bismuths are cool. If y'all have ever seen a bismuth, where it just gets a natural square geometric pattern. Yeah, I mean, being a cool metal. Colorful, yeah. Seriously, colorful as frick. If bismuths are just like a rainbow, they're a rainbow. I guess they are counted as a gem, but just the rainbow reflective colors lift some weights. For the low price of $4.99, you too can shine bright like a diamond. Going to lift some weights. Well, go get swole. Just make sure to stay hydrated and recover afterward. And that's the cue, and of course everyone detects that all the redeems are available. Colorful as frick. So yeah, garnets are beautiful. A peridot. Interesting, I'm a peridot. An agate. Okay. Your brother questioned why I'm gay that he let me watch Steven Universe. You know, I'll say one of the beautiful things about how Rebecca Sugar structured that show is just, it really gets down to the core of love is important above everything else. And just the sensation of life. Tanzanite, now there's, an exotic purple. Okay. Orange agate, tanzanite, sunstone gem. Yeah, no, that I could get. I mean, I'm kind of like just a walking blaze of fire. Swatch? Well, young miss. Oh, yes, no. No, Diamond, I will never be a holly blue agate. Peachy! Ma'am! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you! Peachy. Thank you so much. And Tukesla, I'll give you a second one as well, because I know you did donate earlier. Oh my god, thank you. If I had 2 mice, I would pick you both up. Thank you so much, y'all. Not HD enough faster. Oh, in fact, I do have some updates to show you soon. So, I'll be dropping that in for a little bit of the movie preview window specials. Let me figure out how to say that again. Those who have access to the movie preview window might have a new peek ready for you soon. And my queen! Thanks, y'all! Love y'all. Yay! And one more for Tukesla with a red balloon. I didn't notice you had a balloon. Actually, this is perfect right now. You're flying around with a balloon. Flying fox with a balloon. Jingle, jingle. Oh, man. Every time I hear that, I bet I'm your favorite. I just perk up. You see my ears. It is complete puppy boy mode. Just like, she's here. Yes, Roxy, you are my favorite. You are appreciated. Please know that you are loved. You're the absolute best. You're the favorite. I will illegally go into Roxy Raceway just so I can ride the go-karts. I don't care about the danger. Yeet! Clicker train now. Pfft. I'm a little harder to train than that, Mar. I promise you. If you're trying to turn me into an obedient good boy, it will take a little more work than that. Ow! What is my favorite car? So, I love DeLoreans. I am totally a Back to the Future nerd. And once upon a lifetime ago, every time I just see that reaction of, DeLorean was a junk car in real life. So the thing comes out and Marty's like, Doc, why'd you build a time machine in a DeLorean?
Well, Marty, if you're gonna travel in time, might as well do it in style. Not to mention, the stainless steel helps to achieve the...
I forget exactly how it goes. Chevy or Toyota? So, I would say, for nostalgic reasons, Chevy. For reliability reasons, probably Toyota. And at that point, we're talking big trucks. And a certain bunny boy, battle it out for the listener. Oh, wait, are we talking about the bunny VTubers? Did that actually become a bit? Did that become a bit with one of the bunny VTubers who might have also performed with a certain horror cat VTuber? Was that from their most recent thing, or was there a different bunny boy thing that... A certain bunny boy, like it's... I mean, it could be Shia. It could be Shia. That's... Whenever I think of them, it's like, it could be Roy Kiato, it could be Shia, it could have been Nick Nocturne long time ago. And I know there are other... Like, there was another bunny boy that I'd seen recently on Twitch. What was his name again? Let me check. Let me see if I remember his name. Because I was checking out his feed. Leo Valorane. He's another bunny boy VTuber, one who goes for a bit of a different styling. But I had seen some of his stuff. There's a lot of bunny boys. It feels like y'all are kind of leaning me towards the direction of, so Mihai, are you sure that you're not a bunny? Are you sure whatever tail pops out ain't gonna be a little cottontail? Best bunny VTuber is, in your biased opinion? They're multiplying, I know, and they're making a show out of multiplying. Good God. Woo! They just can't stop doing multiplication. They're like a frickin' math club with how much they multiply. Oh, Nebello! Merci! Oh my God, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you know what? Second uppies for that. Second uppies. We got Peachy. We got Tuxel. We got Nibello. And yes, so as I was saying, there might be some surprises on the way. So I'll drop in to let y'all know what's been going on. Brought on as a host at the Bunny Bounce Club. Oh, man, if I got that opportunity extended to me, then heck yeah. We'll see where things go. I mean, I know y'all kind of just trying to tell me it's okay to have a tail. So, we'll see what kind of tail sprouts. I think I know what would probably be my tail that would sprout out, but we'll see. Why am I talking about growing a tail? Oh my god, this is weird. Guys, what is it with you all trying to get me to grow a tail? Yeet, by the way. And I say, hey, and thank you, Harry. Speaking of bunnies. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I said, hey. What's going on? Thanks, fam. I know once I got some more things, embrace the tail. All y'all trying to tell me don't have any body dysmorphia if you sprout a tail. It's perfectly okay to have a tail. We desire tail. Y'all really want me to have a tail. Golly. Man, I feel like I'm gonna have to figure out how to like sit on my tail or something. I'm just gonna have to balance on it like a kangaroo does. Can you pull on the tail? Oh my. If you ask nicely. Wink. Y'all are like granting me a tail. Y'all are like sending me a tail. No, you got your uppies, Richard. You got yours. Goku had a... I mean, aside from being a terrible father, yes, Goku was fine. Tails are attached to the spine, so you gotta be very careful. That is fair. That is fair. I mean, you don't want to contort your spine in too many weird ways, otherwise it'll end up as kind of a funky hunchback. But... yes. I mean, Tails... look, let me be real with y'all. Tails was my favorite character from Sonic. I loved seeing that little Fox Boy's story. And just him being able to stand up for himself, to get stronger, to be more confident, really be able to stand on his own so he wasn't always running in Sonic's shadow. Got it. Oh, so Miss G, you are good at bouncing on a tail, eh? My god, it's like we're gonna... Miss G and I have... what do we call... What would we call that? I was trying to think of a name for if we do any other joint projects where it's like, ooh. I'll have to workshop that. Either way, we'll both get tail. A burb tail, which is just feathers. Which, you know, is a very aesthetic tail. D and D. We put the D in the D. Perfect. Nailed it. Yeah, burb tails are beautiful. Especially, it's hard line like, bro, what'd you do? Errol, have a wonderful evening. May you have sweet dreams and beautiful adventures as far as the scape of your mind can take you. Rest well, and may you see beautiful new memories open up before you. Until we meet again, good night. Diamond Endurgans. Yeah, maybe we should just call ourselves the Bad Dragons. There we go. Name done. I'm sure there will be no complications from using that one. D&D, the Bad Dragons.
Mihai, get the banana!
Ow.
Potassium!
Ah, such delicious potassium. Everyone make sure to get your potassium! Oh! Your boyfriend's been doing a Mafia D&D. Well, that's how Mafia works. Nice. Pigeon, dragons, and treasure. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Let me also, excuse me for a sec. Let me just take care of something. Oh, no. Miss me! Tee-hee! Homestuck. Oh no. Oh, you got a long way to go. We are the Scales. Love for me to have a tail, especially a bunny tail. Oh my god. Suddenly I just have a little cotton. I have a little cotton thing back there. You know, it's interesting. I never, of all forms I could take, bunny is not one I would have thought. And y'all are just like, Mihai, we want to watch you multiply. Ke? Quoi? Nani? Awkward side glance. Who is y'all? Excuse you, sir. I mean, y'all want me to be a bunny boy, and what is it that bunnies do? They do multiplication. They're all part of the math club. They like to do math. They go 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2. They go through all the times tables, one right after another, then they start doing division. They calculate the value of $4.99 after 4 easy installments. Oh my. They're saying I am breedable. Well, shucks. Thank you for the compliment, I think. I mean, I knew I was submissive and subscribable, but breedable. Am I a hare, rabbit, or bunny? That's a good question. Ooh, I genuinely don't know. Like, I would have thought, you know, if I'm some kind of puppy or wolf boy, or even if I end up becoming a literal foxy bro. I don't know, especially because I feel like if in that direction, I'd be very Alice in Wonderland coded. So I could be the white rabbit, I could be the March hare. Hi! Come on in, dumbnut. Bunnies that were jumping on a trampoline. Y'all is chatting Mihai. You all. The trampoline bunnies. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So many bunnies. How do we end up on the subject of bunnies anyway? I feel like we ended up on a funky tangent. Yeah, Homestuck is gonna take you a while. Yeah, Homestuck. Man. Homestuck, what's happening? You'll see. I know I'm being a little cryptic so far, but September 15th. Don't forget. I'll reveal more when the time is right. My fault. Y'all are like, I'm sorry it was me who talked about bunnies. I'm sorry it was me who talked about bunnies. I'm sorry, Don't worry. To all of you out there who brought up the bunnies, I absolve you of your sins. You are now forgiven. All better. Bnooey boys. We'll just get all the sexy VTubers in here. We've got the Durgans, we've got the bunnies, we've got the puppy girls, we've got the cat boys. Or actually, we'll get in the grizzled cat men. We'll get in the cowgirls and the bull boys. Who else is in there? We'll bring in the moths and the other cryptids and the foxes. In fact, you know, there might be some ties to foxes coming out soon. So, we can then ask them, what does the fox say? Who is we? Gray hair like a cute wolf husbando. So, a grizzled, old, gray wolf. Really trying to enter my silver fox zaddy era, eh? Oh boy, do you have a person for me. Is it me? I always find it funny where, especially for y'all who have ever heard the meme of what's called twink death, how, especially with cat boys, you go from the very effeminate, very lithe aesthetic, and then all of a sudden you just see the cat man, where they're beefy, they're exhausted, they're probably drunk at any given moment, they got scars all over. You just see the exhaustion and weariness through everything that they express. And then they just smirk with just a calm satisfaction and just sit there, not saying anything. Ow. Still getting pelted with everything. Whatever form I take. We'll see what the code turns me into. I don't know what website... I mean, I've passed through a lot of websites over the years. I've gone through a lot of different computer scans. So, y'all don't see some of the effect that it's left. But, need an ice pack? Nah. You know what? A concussion does the body good. Where's Gamora? Who's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Why's Gamora? Throw in a little Marvel reference in there. I mean, you know, if I need an ice pack, I can always make myself an iced drink. And I'll also say, I know my inclination is more to a woo. So, I think more a woo than... I was gonna say, what is a bunny? I feel like with internet culture, bunnies just moan. Going to be the science experiment everyone likes. Oh, a woo? Is it a woo time? We're going to a woo? A woo! Everyone starts a wooing. This isn't a woo zone. A wooing is permitted. You felt cringe? Good. Everyone is welcome to be cringe. Please be cringe. I want you all to be cringe. I am repeat after me. I am cringe, but I am at least $4.99 a month. Awoo! Which I know that's not the actual one. Let me try to think. If I were to do an actual one, you know, because the real wolf awoo is, oh! We're all wolves. We are cringe, but we know our self-worth. And no one can tell us that we're worth less or worthless. Amen! Little did y'all know, I was gonna be your werewolf boyfriend tonight. Y'all were gonna get either a werewolf boyfriend or Britney anime. And y'all get me. And Warren Weber on the 21st. When I've seen Warren, he was a wooing super loud. Check out the Discord. Oh, really? Oh, really? On the Discord? What is on the Discord that you've seen with Warren Weber? Is that in memes? More squeakies. I put on Walking Dog again, and all of a sudden it's like every other song getting squeakies. Howling before GTA 6. It's more likely than you think. Blah, 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 blah. Definitely a werewolf. Yeah, I mean, I did... It's not a full moon. It's every month. I know I gotta shave a little extra just to keep the skin good and smooth, and it's just extra wiriness that ends up showing up, so... What do? I'm really... Golly, am I all of a sudden going to change into something different than what I was expecting? The ways in which we grow. When you went to Lowe's and found Warren. Oh, Nebello, that puppy. That puppy. So dapper. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That glamorous little girl. Oh my god. Y'all who aren't in the Discord yet. Oh, that's actually the wrong button. I should not hit that. Nope. Uh-oh. Did that break my stream deck? What happened? Oh dear. I hope that my integration did not break again. But yeah, dropping that in for the Discord. Let's see. What is going on? Why did you not load up? Nope, it's working. It was just being a little laggy. Keeping everything at the ready for, of course, when I send y'all off at the end of the night. Went to Lowe's and you found Warren. Okay. Yes. All sorts of fun stuff. Am I secretly a furry? Well, that's an accusation. Secretly? I am me. I am all of me. And I was raised on Robin Hood and Star Fox. And just about every mascot that had existed between Disney, WB, Fox Kids. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Heard that Shadow reference. Well, that's when I started talking about how much I like Latinas. All of a sudden, just spotting Latinas. Huh? Where? I like Latinas. I like every Latinas. I like Latinas, Afro-Latinas, Mexican Latinas, Uruguayan Latinas, Peruvian Latinas. I need to look. Latinas. Shadow just chimes in and it's just like, oh, all the Latinas, congratulations. Y'all about to be appreciated. But... yes. Oh my. Is this like J'accuse, where suddenly everyone is being accused of being a secret furry? Where is this going now? Or is this like an audition that to get me into V-Fur? Afro-Latina, okay. I just love Latinas, Sonic. All right, Shadow, you do you. Yes. Shadow is a respectful gentleman. He will always respect the Latinas. I love it. You're honing in like, if you were a furry, I'm going to continue asking questions to delve in. If you were a furry, which I'm going to assume you are from this moment, let's keep pushing this to find out what variety of furry you are. If. We're getting like legal talk then. Public being otherkin, okay. Oh my. All that matters as long as y'all are good people. Now, of course, y'all will see a lot of really amazing art out there. Now, see, there's what you do in life is, at the very least, you cater to the suspiciously rich furries. Because that way, you figure out how to commission what they like, whether they're looking for Wonder Bread, or they're looking for Fox and Falco macro art, big, sexy, buff in Speedos, stomping on a city in a very erotic manner. That's how you're set for life. $500 for a sketch? Sure, sign me up. I am now French. Congratulations, I am now French. Allons enfants de la patrie. Joke's on you, I'm coded from many different parts of the internet. Favorite Sonic character? I know, oddly specific prompt. This is kind of the fun thing of doing some of the shows like this, is how the conversation really goes into some funny places, man. Which also, let's talk for a second, since we're talking werewolf. This is like the most tepid, cool, hear me out you can. Buff Wolf. I rest my case. Just throwing that out there. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. Right on cue! There's an awoo! Yes. But. What was I gonna say about that? Oh yeah, favorite Sonic characters. So, who is that twin? So, for anyone who does not know, Buff Wolf is, she's a very large VTuber, and she is a werewolf. Really good aesthetic, and she's also just funny. So Buff Wolf is a very fun entertainer to listen to. Just for whenever looking for any other different performers and just seeing what's everyone doing out there on the net. And just really good... Buff Pup. Thank you. Buff Pup. That's what I meant to say. Buff Pup. Blech. I was going to say, for some reason, my mind mixed up Buff Pup and Ice Wolf. So that's how I get Buff Wolf. My B. Buff Pup. There we are. Yeah. So, trying to think of things on the fly. But sometimes y'all have noticed my mind will cross streams. It's just like... Mihai.exe has experienced an exception. Please restart your computer. So, Sonic. Again, Tails of the good guys, and Eggman is... I've always loved the interpretations of Robotnik / Dr. Eggman, because originally, you know, he's a supervillain, but he's also a theatrical goober. And so in all his iterations where he wants to come up with this dastardly plan to take over the world, But he makes a game out of it. He has fun. He wants to craft Eggman Land and make Sonic have to go through the world's most painful 45-minute level. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. All the interpretations of Dr. Robotnik are just, I think with the exception, Dr. Robotnik, snooping as usual, I see. Yes. So many good interpretations over the years.
Ah, yes, I am the great Dr. Robotnik. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He said his dick was this big, and that's disgusting. So I'm making a call and post to my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog has a tiny dick. He said it was this long.
I can't remember the entire thing. Am I secretly a villain? Am I entering my villain arc? I gotta, you know what? Let's do the spiel. Let's do the spiel. Okay, let's look this up right now, just so I can remind myself of it. We'll have a little bit right now. All right, Eggman, I'm come to make an announcement. Copy pasta. There we are. Yes. Ah, yes. All right.
I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big. And I said, that's disgusting. So I'm making a call and post to my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you've got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that. It looks like two balls and a bong. He's fucking.
I screwed it up.
He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth! That's right, this is what you get. My super laser piss! Except I'm not going to piss on the earth, I'm going to go higher. I'm pissing on the moon! How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot! You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too!
There we go. I can fix that in editing later. Oh my. What an absolute spiel. Man, I'm trying to remember Broski's name, works with Snapcube. I see his profile picture. Alfred, I believe it is. Absolute cinema. Johi, have a wonderful night. May you have sweet dreams. And may your mind take you on adventures as far as your mind can imagine. May you see beautiful memories laid out in front of you to claim. And until we meet again, good night. You know, it's fun to be the bad guy every now and then. I mean, any y'all who had ever seen Wander Over Yonder, y'all see the fun you can have when you can lean into being the bad guy. Just think. I have 70 alternative accounts. You will never know my main. Real. But to be the villain.
Mihai, get the banana. Potassium.
Delicious. Like the Dominator once sang. I'm not the damsel in distress. I'm not your girlfriend or the frightened princess. I'm not a little bird who needs your help to fly. Nope. I'm the bad guy. All these former villains that you see, each of them with shaking knees has knelt before me. So I'm not your teammate or your partner in crime. What am I, boys? He's the bad guy. Beautiful. Oh, it's magic to watch a planet shrivel up and die. Oh, it's thrilling to be a villain. I destroy their homes and then I watch them cry. 'Cause I'm the bad guy. But you know, it's been a hot minute since that came along, but maybe a full song to release for y'all one of these days. I just like to have some fun, to create for y'all, to entertain, to see smiles, to create those memories. All I ask is that you'll just save me to your memories, so I can follow you wherever you may go, and hopefully enjoy a little bit of y'all's adventures. It's the one thing you wish to do in this world, to leave a memory, and be able to stay in someone's mind. It's a powerful thing to save. And I will always save memories of Roxanne Wolf. We love you, Roxy! Oh, she's so beautiful. She looked at me. Rewatching Gravity Falls. So I'll be honest, I didn't get into Splatoon, so I don't think that's really the kind of game that I could really do justice for y'all. When it comes to competitive gaming, usually Mario Kart's my fun one. Mario Kart, and then my versions of Tetris. So that's where I tend to like spending things when they're multiplayer games. I won't rule it out completely, but just Splatoon doesn't really... It's just not my thing. But, you know what? Let's change things up a little bit. I'd been making a promise for a few days. Sounds like someone is obsessed. Why? I don't know who that could be. I mean, Roxy like her? Not in my streams. I don't know what you're talking about. Nowhere. Not so ever. I mean, it's not like anyone around here greatly appreciates Roxanne Wolf for the absolute perfect queen that she is. Absolutely perfect in every regard, even with all of her faults, which she has none. But, you know, you gotta remind her of it a little bit, because just unfortunately she fights with her inner demons, fearing that she's got something that is not sufficient. Like she's just thrown in the corner and just treated like she's below everyone else. No, Roxy, you are the best! You are the favorite. I'm sorry, what did I say? Not fooling anyone. I don't know what you're talking about. I legitimately don't know what you're talking about. Tell you what, I want to change things up a little bit. Yeah, Roxy. I know. Thank you. The Eternal Line. My friend gets it. Broski gets it. Dude, yeah. There's some... Should I give my frankly bitch of a character a girlfriend for the sake of Yuri? I think it depends on what vibe you want from it. Because, you know, if this character is, by your own words, a bitch, then you're getting into a toxic pairing, and hopefully it's not going to result in something that causes damage for this other character, which is kind of an unfortunate thing. You don't want to pair up characters just for the sake of someone to be an abuse sponge. So, unless you've got a story that can... The Queen and the Glamrock King, yep. I do tend to like high energy games, like rhythm games. Anything that's got a rhythmic element or something that's responsive to the gameplay, that is something that I do enjoy. Gaming-wise, platformers, Mario Kart, loved playing FNAF Security Breach, the song that came out of the present, yeah. Well, I mean, those things are like a jack-in-the-box, so a little bit of a spook that happens with them. Okay, so, you know, if you got almost like I'd almost say, if you've got both of them are bitches and both of them are terrible people, and there's almost kind of this fun dynamic of them both being awful, that's fun. I like that kind of thing where you see love from two people and kind of a, for lack of a better word, like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of dynamic. So, go for it. And it almost becomes like this hate tango that they have. That I think that's fun to see, because you got a lot to explore with things like that. I'll get you in there, Celestial Storm. Where are you at? There you at. Yes. you get a quick little uppies. Some uppies. So that's my take. And of course, if you've got a story to tell, what matters more is the point of the story. But if you're just kind of thinking of a interesting character dynamic and how to kind of pair them up, where they're just toxic and awful and terrible to everyone and terrible for each other, or maybe terrible to everyone but perfect for each other, then roll with it. Yeet! But hold that thought for a minute. We're gonna take about 5 minutes. So gonna take a quick little break, get your drinks, go piss girl, all that fun stuff, and then I'm going to check out a new demo from Enhance called Lumines Arise. So for some of y'all who know, I really love Tetris Effect. Res hit on such a beautiful level. I've been wanting to play this demo because it's only going to be available for 2 more days until the full release in November. And I want y'all to enjoy this experience. So, actually going to push it. Let's say 14, even 15 past the hour. 15 past the hour. We're going to take a little break, and I will see y'all in just a little bit. So, drinks, pee-pee break, be good to each other, and I will see you all soon. Catch you at 15 past the hour, y'all.
Warning, incoming game.
Hey, y'all. Y'all had a nice break? Let me change up something for the stream before we get too far into things. Because we are going to check out Lumines Arise. The latest game from the makers of the Tetris Effect and Rez. And from what I've heard, I know Tuxel has started this game already and has just been like, Mihai, you need to play Lumines. You need to check out the demo. It is gorgeous. And so for any of y'all who might know by now, anything that involves lights, sense of spirit and energy that connects things, all beautiful elements just coming together in harmony, light, sound. I love things like this. So, y'all ready for a BDL game? Oh, yeah, let me also make sure for later. There we go. I am a mischievous mid-ranker. I am a flying little spirit, traveling around in a dreamscape. Checks out. This all seems about right. Lumipon, what is that? Spend the pawn you've acquired on custom items. Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes. Yes, that goes without saying. Avatar, I think, is one of the greatest animations. Ooh. My queen! You're appreciated! There we go. Let's change that. Stick sensitivity, trigger sensitivity. All right, rotate, drop. Perfect. So we don't have too much that we can experience in the demo so far. It looks like we do have multiplayer, so we can do this. Let's go on a journey. I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome to Lumines Arise. Let's use this block to make a 2x2 square of a single matching color. So, now that we moved it in place, we can rotate it using A to go in that direction. Boom. I see. So now our timeline. When the timeline passes, it'll clear any 2x2s or larger. Blocks can be split across levels that form squares or build onto existing squares. So in this case, we could build that up to make something big and then make that into a giant diamond. So if you clear something with 4 or more 2x2 squares, we can earn a combo. Oh. Okay. I see. So we can learn how to chain blocks. So in this case, I see what it wants us to do. Where we've got a giant stack of things like this. Oh. Okay. And then a burst. So every square will cause the burst percentage across the timeline to increase. And then we can use our triggers to activate the burst. So now that we got that... Oh? Interesting. So this might take a little practice, but... You have until the number above the timeline ticking to 0 to keep building. Oh. Oh, I see. And when the burst ends, you get a score bonus. I see. And one last thing, we can activate burst whenever the counter percentage is higher than 50. So it's like, okay, it's like zone. Because what matters...
Uh-oh.
There. So that's how we can dig out of some bad situations. Okay. I see. So that's how we can start building things up in this colorful world. All right. Okay. So, here we go right now, where we're following... Okay. It's so squishy. I like it. This is fun. Okay. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. So, one of the things that is a bit of a challenge about new games is, of course, getting used to new mechanics. So there we can start chaining it. Okay. And now we vibe. Okay. So yeah, I definitely get the Tetris elements out of this. Oh. So there you see right there. That's something. All right. So as you slowly plan how to dig your way on down through things, as you start building up. There. Slowly building it up. Okay. So, I know, talking about this kind of reminds me, feels like a mix of Tetris Effect and Puyo Puyo. Facing my fear, eh? Interesting. Now, I will say, so, first time playing this, it certainly is much more, it is difficult trying to kind of figure out how you want to set up your chains. Okay. So I do need to get good. Man, what a beautiful game. All right. So you can build that up. Make a big old cluster there. Nice. All right. Because sometimes you just want to kind of let it build up a little bit until you figured out what shapes you want to get. I am definitely going to have to get good at this. So, okay, there we got a chain. Nice. All right. There we go. So we can start building up this chain here. There. Okay, okay. Start digging down. Start digging in your butt, twin. Okay. I see, I see. Clear it on up. Okay. Okay. So I gotta learn how to make these chains, because that is one thing that I'm having a little trouble kind of spotting how you want to go about doing that. Oh, I see how the chains work. All about facing our fears. So that was level 1. Oh. Now this is my kind of world. Nice. This is so trippy and responsive. I love it. All right. All right, so we got a big one there. Interesting. Wipe that out. All right. Oh, man. I love things that just have a very transcendent kind of vibe to them. Right. Build up. Keep going. Keep going. Get our chains built up. All the vibes. Now. Okay, and... So, now we can go here, go there, start up a chain. Boom. Oh, hello. Okay. Music gets more intense. I dig it. I dig it. So clear that out. I definitely need to clean up my board. That is the one thing that I'm seeing, which is a challenge of this. It is not giving me anything to clear out. All right. All right. There. Clear that. Clear that. So, with it being squares... Okay. Ah! Chat, I might be screwed. I might be screwed. Oh, man. Ah. So I do need to get good at this. But I see how it goes with setting this up. So it's definitely a thing where you want to learn how to recognize these patterns, because you need to see everything with... Actually, no, let's skip past the tutorial. Making our blocks of 4. So let's try this again. Because right away, you kind of see how you need to start up your squares. Like if I drop that there, then I can make that into a square pattern. If I drop that, I can make that into a square pattern. So now we start building it up. All right. So build that up. So we could do something like that. And then something like that. There we go. So now we can get a big chain, clear out a lot of our goldens. There we are. That feels cleaner. Since at the very least we want to get our 2x2 combos. That's the biggest thing. All right. Bonus. Nice. And the points increase as we start accumulating more built up and nice areas. It's like, there we go. I messed up. Now, if I could get something... Okay. There we go. We got a big one. All right. Now we start comboing up much better. Wahoo. Facing our fears, we do so together. Human and your heart's on the moon. Yes, so that's the basic, because you need to get 4 of the same shape in a square. And thank you for following me, Nicole. So, you either do that, or depending on how you structure up your combos, you want to try to get certain lines. So you'll see there's ones that have certain little markers on them that they end up building into chains. So you see how we've got that, which builds into a bigger combo. So here's where we get the really big combos. Once we can pause time like this, just start building everything up to be as big as you can get it. Boom. And you see how it all clears out once the timeline passes like that. There we go. That's better. So, Hydelic releases their music on Bandcamp. So I can tell you right now, you can find this. Go check out Hydelic, Hydelic, and they have everything. Nope, did not work out according to Keikaku. But if we do that and then that, now we can build up a massive cluster and start clearing it out faster. There. Beautiful. Boom. By all means. So yeah, Hydelic is, I think they have released everything so far. Don't quote me on that. But I did just get news of the release. So we want to kind of think for a second how we can kind of pair this up into something that is bigger. Because we got to think of how these chains will match up before we end up making a mess that we can't recover from. Yeah, this is very much... This feels Puyo Puyo inspired. Boom. God, I love use of good purple lighting like this. I like purple. Purple's a good color. Let's see. All right. Now we can make that combo cleaner. Transcends. All right. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Dropped a little too fast. Aw, man. I dropped it at the wrong time when the timeline had passed, so that kind of screwed things up. But I think y'all are seeing how we're chaining these combos together. Or at least enough that we can start kind of clearing things out. Let's see. Now. So. So we can clear that out, and then clear that out. Boom. Clear out these big purple groups. All right. Okay, okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. More. We can... Let's see what we can do with clearing this out. Boom. Now I've still got a bit of a mess here, so I'm trying to figure out kind of how to pair these up a bit more nicely. Okay. There. So, now if we were to put that together, that puts at least something. This could get very addicting very quickly. It's probably a good thing that I can only play the demo for a very short period of time. Boom. Now start getting a little bit of that combo.
I bet I'm your
And thank you for the follow. I apologize, I'm a little distracted by this right now, so not quite able to pay attention to chat at the moment, but thank you. Let's see. Boom. Bro, with enhance. Ooh. Okay. Breaking out the chameleons. Hello. That responsive tongues. Oh my god. That's adorable. I was not expecting their tongues to be music responsive. There we go. Okay. Because I'll say it's definitely a challenge to get those bigger combos. Okay. Gotta work on getting more even stacks, but I see how we can do this. Boom. There we go. Now. Okay. Ah. Chat, I might be cooked. I might have made a mistake. Uh-oh. I don't have a good combo. Come on, more combo. Which, hello, little other player characters, I think? There we go. My god, we have raving chameleons. Raving freaking chameleons. Amazing. Absolute cinema. So now if I can get... What can I do? Raving chameleons. I don't even know what to say beyond that. I'm just like amused right now. This is hilarious. Up. There we go. Clear out a big bunch of those. All right. go. Now. Little sunglasses on them, right? All right. Now. I'm sure y'all weren't expecting you'd be getting this tonight. And other little player characters showing up in there? Okay, okay. Boom. Is this a party? Oh, heck yes. A rank. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Wow. Not awful. Not awful to get an A rank. I'll take it. I will get better. Yes, this is Lumines Arise. The demo is out for 2 more days. Ow! Congratulations on your download, Caro. But yeah, RC Scarlet. I'm dropping it in. Lumines Arise. It is Enhance's latest game that... Same producers as the Tetris Effect and Rez. And so they are releasing the demo until September 3rd, and then it is going to be fully released in November. So right now, we're just getting the demo and checking out your redeem. I apologize, Kara. What was your redeem? Good night. So... I do apologize while I was distracted by that, but may you have beautiful dreams tonight. May everything that your mind creates in front of you as an adventure become a memory that you can reach out, touch, and experience. So, until we meet again, good night. There we are. This game is a little hard to focus on with chat. So that is where it's a little bit of a challenge. So now we've got some points. Let's do another round. Now that we got the mechanics down. And I did not notice. We can actually see our pieces. So we can plan out what we're going to do with our stacks. So we can try to structure up some things there. Boom. So, nope. That's just the one. Gotta actually get a decent chain. There we go. So we can do that, and then that. But yeah, at least we need to get the 2x2 squares in there. That is the big goal of this. And digging on down as best as you can. Man, I love games like this that just go for such a beautiful aesthetic. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You know what? Let's try one more time. Yeah, I wanted to do one more run of this. And then I figure we'll hang out, chat for a little bit longer, see how kind of we're feeling. Yep. Yeah, already played that. But at least 2 runs. And again, this game is free. The demo is free for the next few days. So go check it out. And just... Y'all probably know by now, I love enhanced stuff. So if I clear those out, then I get that combo. Boom. Boom. So what we can do pretty soon is start making up some chains. Now I'm hoping I'll get one of those chain ones at some point, because I know it's been a hot minute since we've been able to get one. There we go. Nice. And down we go. Butterfly Diamond Dart. I was gonna say, I think I saw yours in the Discord just now. Or a little bit ago, at least, I should say. One thing I especially love about music like this is just how hypnotic it gets. To put you in just a state and just feel the emotional beauty that it's trying to convey. Human and your heart's on the moon. Man, what an emotion. There we go. Now, where can we strategically place that? Ah, I shouldn't have done that. So we'll just take that one as a freebie. There we go.
All right. Ah.
So. There we go. That's a good clear. Worlds from Porter Robinson? Yes. No, Porter Robinson's got some good stuff. So... clear those out. All right. Big clear. Ah, pfft. Clear it on out. Nice. Now. That'll give us a nice combo. Maybe not. Smaller than planned, but it's okay. All right. Okay. Start clearing out more. Dark red. Reddish orange. That's a good, yeah, that is a good color match. A good color match for me. But my hair does tend to change depending on which RGB lighting you catch it in. So if it leans a little more red, a little more orange, that's fair. Man, this level is totally my vibe. Now.
as I was saying earlier, I love the kind of games that offer a vibe where they're trying to transcend something. There we are. What can we do with this? What can we do with this? For a second, I thought that was Ralsei's talking voice I heard. So we can combine that, and then that'll turn into that. Now that we can build up. Boom. And didn't think that went through. Okay. Clear it on out. So I love to play games. I think the short answer is I like games that have some element of beauty to them. So something... I'll pause for a second. I love a lot of platformers, which are just fun. Anything with a good soundtrack. I do like to play RPGs, although I know I don't play a lot of those just because they take a long time to get through, but they're a good vibe. Anything that has some kind of rhythm element. So this, Tetris Effect, Rez, No Straight Roads, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Once Upon a Lifetime ago, DDR. Things that kind of really pull you into the vibe you're feeling, where it's trying to take all of the senses that you can experience with a video game and pull it together. So that is one of the... that's something that I do love. And it's really hard to say, because I've had a few games that I've enjoyed, even though they're very different from what I typically like to play. So it's hard to say, because I'm not always sure I can give a clear answer. Because a lot of it just comes down to what's the mood. So I think if I do that, and then that. Okay. That's not a bad combo. Now. All about making squares. So that will come crashing down in a second. Boom. Nice. Man, it is so different building in a game that you need to make such... you need to make different patterns. There we go. And do it in such a rhythmic manner. There we go. And once again, raving chameleons, everyone. Freaking raving chameleons. A game that just throws raving chameleons at you. Oh my god. Boom.
Oh, we're getting intense.
Now. There we go. I feel like we need a Bollywood routine doing this. There we are. Clear that out a little bit. Boom. There we go. So much chameleon rave. All the chameleon rave. Everything just moves to the rhythm. That's... heck. Alright, I've definitely got a messy pattern, so that's not going well. But you know what? At least we can try to build up something. Nice. We got something cleared out. Clear those out. I'll say I also like that this reminds me of Goa trance music. My avatar doing backflips, huh? For real. Now. S rank. There we go. That's what I like to see. Working our way up to double S. I know, Bollywood EDM vibes. Just get up, just rave. So, yeah, KSHMR. Oh, I might have to check that out. And Liquid Cool Redeem, yeah, I'm very down for that. So I imagine this game gets even wild the farther it goes. Thank you for that. I needed that. So yeah, that is Luminous. Oh no. Ow! Ow. Wahoo. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed a little taste of that. Just changing things up a little bit. Figure, you know, let's squeeze in a little video game. Go back to chit-chatting for a little bit. I mean, I could play that for hours trying to get good at it. Trying to get the mechanics down and just get used to spotting patterns where I need to make blocks and... Where I need to make... Cashmere. Okay. Where I need to make lines or blocks instead of lines. I am so Tetris-brained that seeing something in a different combo like that... Ow! Pain, 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 pain. Ah, my queen. And I definitely want to see some other stuff that you guys might want to check out. So the easiest way that you can pique my interest is a rhythm game. Anything. Head pats? Yay. Thanks, fam. Anything you can send my way that involves rhythm immediately will get my attention. And thank you. I'll say, first time playing the game, so don't take this like I am good at this game. But at least trying to figure out the mechanics, get used to it. I've played Puyo Puyo for one since Internet 1.0. But to this date, I would never claim to be good at Puyo Puyo because of some of the insane skill of high-level players, because you need to recognize chains and set up combos really nicely like that. And hello, Luna. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. So, yeah. We'll just rave, then we'll vibe, then we dance, and we achieve transcendence. It's all gonna be a world of dreams. A world of adventures. Every adventure we can go on. We'll find some new adventures too. I've got some things I'm cooking up behind the scenes. Some things that are being coded, programmed. No, there's people on YouTube. So, I mean, I can see both of y'all. I can see all of y'all across Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, I see a few of y'all. A few of y'all. Words. Get myself my own little liquid cooled redeem in there. Good night, Wizardly Chipmunk. Thank you again for popping in. So, get some rest. Oh no. Oh no. I guess that's what I get for getting an S rank. Ow. Pain. Pain. The first place, but not in Mario Kart. Ow. I'm really excited when y'all can see some of the stuff I've been working on. Some of the stuff I've been working on, some of the stuff my adopted VTuber mama's cooking. Yeah. So y'all got any fun plans for the week? Any y'all got any adventures that you've set out on? Any magic you're getting up to? I'm curious. Or are y'all gonna vibe with me later in this week? I know I'll probably handle back to school. Yep, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Big mood. Y'all get through school, get the stuff that needs to get done. O2 Jam. I don't think I know O2 Jam. Adventures, questing because of classes, yes. Yep. So I guess we'll probably just have a low-key week. What you worked, we'll be happy. Tutoring tomorrow, class next first thing in the morning. Yep, fun. Y'all learn important stuff. Learn stuff that you can use in life. Breaking out the yippee! But also D&D to work with as well. That'll be fun. I know. I'll let you in on a little secret. O2 Jam. Oh. Well, I mean, I won't. I'm interested in older rhythm games because, you know, my first rhythm game was Parappa the Rapper. And Parappa the Rapper being probably the grandpappy of the rhythm genre. That's where this all started. It's a browser game. Oh, no, it's on Steam too. Iconic songs, customize your game UI. Oh. Lol, right? Oh dear. It looks like Steam got a really bad port of O2 Jam. What happened? Drinking that sour Osu milk. Oh, so there's a version on Twitter that is not good. Interesting. What the heck happened with that? Huh. O2 Jam times dancing party. Okay, so there is weird. Huh, I cannot find an actual version of O2 Jam that's not in a browser. O2 Jam Remix. So there... I'll have to look this up. Beat Saber. Okay. Favorite game? That is a hard question to ask. So, for me, a lot of it depends on genres. Because it's really hard. It depends on genre and mood. That I'll say... Probably my favorite has ended up being Tetris Effect. Because with Tetris Effect, I just zone in, keep playing. Again, it's an enhanced game, so all the visuals, the soundtrack, and the... What was I going to say about that? All the visuals and just the story that it tells, a story of life. It's something that it's not so much a game in as much as it is an emotional experience. So, y'all, I don't have the Zettaton is not posting messages back and forth, but I do have them on my screen, so at least y'all can see. I've got Chat Zone for y'all. I might even make Chat Zone a bit larger so y'all can see it depending on how big your screen is. Let's see, where's Chat Zone? There we are. So yeah, you know, I know y'all are just kind of flying around here, having fun with that. Yeah. But, yeah, I was having some issues that I need to troubleshoot where the two chats are not behaving well when I combine them. So that's something I was running into. Well, I appreciate that. I am here to entertain y'all. So, playing some games, sometimes just chatting, having some fun conversations. What matters to me is sparking memories. Every night, one night at a time. So, hello, Daniela. But, get myself a little liquid cool redeem. V-Synth. What? I'm curious now. What is V-Synth? Oh, V-Synth, like instruments? Roland V-Synth stuff? Spin rhythm. And I did see, I think I saw Just Shapes and Beats, which, yeah, that is another awesome one. I played that way back. Not on stream, but independently. And that's a whole nother thing where you're getting into a rhythmic bullet hell. That's something I really love. Rhythm of any kind, whether it's rhythmic bullet hell, rhythmic dancing games, rhythmic action. That's always that element that's the cherry on top for me. Whatever genre, and I just love stuff that mashes up genres. So your atypical RPGs, your Undertale likes, or Everhood, where Everhood being half a rhythm game or Undertale being a bullet hell. That's all, I mean, that's just magic to me. So, I love it all. It's all fun stuff. Beat Saber is your go-to. Which, I'll say, Beat Saber, I haven't played it much. It is hard because Bird Brain. Synth V and Bird Brain. Let me take a look at those. What is Bird Brain game? Oh, Bird Brain. Is that something involving Teto? Bird Brain with Teto. Because the one thing is I don't have VR right now. So that is a challenge with everything. That is the one challenge with that. And VR is a whole different kind of setup. It's cool stuff, but I know right now it's not something that I am set up to perform for y'all. I mean, if someone ever uploads me a VR set that I can use into my system, then that's awesome. But I know that's a little bit of a stretch to be able to do VR right now. Maybe we can have some hangouts in VR chat, but must listen for Kasane Teto, including Bird Brain. On repeat. Nice. Nice. Get back into it.
Enjoying a little relaxing battery acid in the night. So refreshing.
Speaking of birds. Ah, that's right. Yeah, DM. I now remember. Now I see what you just said. How you mentioned it was a teto thing to take in. Good stuff. Good stuff. Buy some packs, play their songs. Okay. I love when you find that one song that you just want to lean into it. Favorite bird, Favorite bird is a tough one. I feel like I would say the one I enjoy seeing. Ooga booga. Hello, Tuxel. I think my favorite bird. Cardinals. I love the beauty of cardinals. And they're also just cute little birds. You just see fat cardinals that just come up to get some bird seed and then just fly off. And both the patterns of male cardinals, female cardinals. They're pretty birds. Hummingbirds are also amusing. Or blue jays. Okay. Blue jays are also very beautiful. I love ones that do have a very vivid color. I feel like I should be saying peacocks, but peacocks, admittedly, they don't sound very nice. So that is one challenge where you just go, oh, and pain, peacock pain. So whenever you listen to them doing that, it's just, let's not listen to peacocks right now. Rolling Girl, Bird Brain, Ghost Rule, Spoken For. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, that's that one downside of peacocks is that they are loud. So, peacocks, they got no chill. They screech. Stalked by a peacock. Oh, no. Oh, no. Man, that's uncomfortable. Peacock feathers are cool, though. I love that iridescence that they have in their feather patterns. So that is definitely cool. Yeah, and that's one of those things, because birds, you can only tame them to a certain degree, and they are loud. They can be smelly, so you have to really take care of keeping their environment clean. And I know for me, I don't think I could have a bird companion because when I need quiet, I need silence. And birds, while it can be beautiful to listen to some of their calls, man, they are loud. They remind you of your grandma and grandpa. Well, that's a beautiful memory. That is a beautiful memory that you think of them by those birds. Nice. And I think that's the thing. Birds, you appreciate them. They're good to appreciate in the wild. And like a memory that you experience seeing them in the moment that they're there. Cardinals, hummingbirds, could just be robins. You return on mobile. Favorite band. Again, it's hard. I'm a terrible person to ask for favorite stuff with, because it really depends on genre. That my most played performer last year was Paranoid DJ, who is a one-man act primarily. But I love what he's done with the emotions in his music and the entrancing feel with his instrumentation. And then he'll change it up and do a beautiful performance of We'll Meet Again. So, I love his range. I love the kind of stuff that he creates. For a more traditional band, I would say something like My Chemical Romance, Van Halen, Queen, Malice Misere, if we're talking J-Rock. Lady Gaga for pop. Who else would I put in there? Michael Jackson was the king of pop, so he's someone that is kind of on a league of his own. The 69 Eyes, which is a Finnish gothic glam metal band, or gothic glam rock, and they're a lot of fun to listen to. David Bowie, again, single performer, but has just an amazing catalog of everything he did over his life. There is so much, and it really all comes down to the mood. And even for more modern stuff, The Midnight, Essinger, Scandroid. Who else would I throw in there? The Strike, who does a lot of very 80s styled rock music. Eurythmics. So, it's... Music is one of those funny things. Again, it's so hard to pick an absolute favorite. Because you've got... It's like you've got a group for each emotion. And then even different things, say, electro swing, where you might have a group like Tape 5. Or the Postmodern Orchestra. So it really all comes down to what are you feeling and who fits that mood. That I don't know if there's any band. I think probably the band that's had the... Oh yeah, and I'd even be remiss if I were to... I'd be remiss if I were to forget some ones like Buck Tick or L'Arc-en-Ciel for J-Rock once again. And then oftentimes I'll get a lot of different memories all tied to these different bands, so it's kind of who I pick at a certain moment. My Chemical Romance, I think, has probably been the one that's come back the most of them all. Here, 19 years later, The Black Parade is still one of the freshest soundtracks I have ever listened to, and one that just is timeless in the story that it tells, in the emotional beats that it hits. The fact that it was made 19 years ago means nothing, listening to everything that was done with it. J-Rock, so Japanese rock. And particularly what I mean when I say that, with a lot of Japanese rock, is a style known as Visual Kei. Literally, visual style. And Visual Kei bands are ones that tend to have very exotic, glamorous, retro-inspired looks. One kind of pulling on the 80s new wave movement, but it also harkens back to where they might bring in Victorian aesthetic or bring in something even farther back, say Elizabethan. And all of these elaborate costumes and themes that Malice Misère in particular, they put on... Everything was like watching a storybook come to life with how they styled themselves and the kind of music that they came up with. So, strange, haunting stories of dolls and clowns, of a little bit of the occult in there, of a spirit of death granting these toys a night to come to life and experience joy coming out of a child's storybook to live. Stuff like that, it's so vivid to me. The idea of breathing life into characters. It's just beautiful. Does it relate to FNAF? So my next stream is... midweek is always a little tough. My aim is usually Wednesday night, but it's Wednesday or Thursday because it really all depends on when I can get live for y'all. So normally, top 2 and top 3, that is... I'd have to go back and look. So Paranoid DJ Wally took the top 1 spot, and I'll also... That includes a lot of his collabs with Psycho Riot and Chi-Chi. So a lot of very themed music. I think... Who would have been number 2? Hydelic. Hydelic would have easily been number 2. And even though the Tetris Effect came out... The first part came out in 2018. Because of the meditative nature of their music, it's something that I listen to it when I need to vibe and feel a trance. So they're right up there as well. number 3 would be much harder. Yeah, you're actually probably right, Diamond, especially after playing Deltarune. Oh god, well, so for my digital Keitai Denwa here in cyberspace, my phone, I have had Death by Glamour as my ringtone for the last 9 years. The last 9 human years, almost 10 human years, I have had Death by Glamour as my ringtone. Toby Fox and his composition ability is remarkable. And the way the man can make leitmotifs and themes top 14. Indeed it is. AJR, I'm afraid I'm not familiar with them. I apologize. So I don't know them. I would have to look them up, kind of get a feel for they are. The world's smallest violin. Not ringing a bell off the top of my head.
Get the banana!
Oh, no.
Potassium!
Thank you, Faye. Making sure I'm not suffering from potassium deficiency right now. Oh, how delightful. I just love an audience like you. You don't have things like opinions. Only potassium. Just imagine all the chats out there on Twitch suffering from potassium deficiency, clipping through walls. Oh, can you imagine it? I just want to take all of their faces and turn them into robots.
Just queen things. Banana. So much banana. No one here will ever suffer from potassium deficiency. Ever since I programmed that, man, I think that's been my most fun redeem. I know. And I like, the other reason why it's hard for me to pick musicians is because, so for one, I like a lot of trance. Am I the mimic? Golly. I'd like to think I have a bit of a happier story than how things have played out with a mimic. But from now on in Guardian, golly. Chapter 4. I could talk for hours about the emotional impact of Chapter 4 and how dark this story goes. It's beautiful, and Susie has been rocketed to the top of one of my favorite characters of all time. The emotion and the way that Toby Fox has told her story in such an empathetic manner. And Nighthawk, the YouTuber, has really done an awesome second deep dive where he's been going through the characters and where he's looked at Susie and really examined what makes her tick. That on the surface, she's crass, she's rough, she's rude. She's had to fight for herself for her whole life. She has been lied to and betrayed many, many times to where it causes her severe distress when she realizes that someone has lied to her or not told her the truth, which has created an interesting dynamic looking at her versus Ralsei, where Ralsei is into such a destructive people-pleaser pattern that he does not want anyone to know the truth because he is so desperate to preserve their sense of happiness. But then when Toby gets into Susie's other emotions, and mind you, mild spoilers, I'm discussing Deltarune right now. I assume hopefully y'all have played it, whether you've joined me on stream or have done it on your own, where you look at someone who, Susie is a very lonely character and so greatly loves and appreciates people who show her any kind of compassion that she is loyal to them. She is loyal to Chris. She is loyal to Toriel. She wants to go into these dark worlds because they treat her like a person, and those people to her are real. And then you hear her story as a small child where she wanted to play a piano and someone shoved her away because they said she wasn't good enough, and then brought in someone that they deemed better at the piano. And it's a very somber thing when you are told you will never be given a chance to be good. they will just bring in someone else because they see you as worthless and throw you in a toy box of broken toys. I don't know where Toby Fox is taking that story, but the emotional beats he hit that I don't think I've ever seen a creator touch on with a character who, for all intents and purposes, has been treated like they should not exist. And all the cruelty with that. No one is worthless. No one is irreplaceable. And no one is worth less. Because someone wants to play favoritism with others. Especially people who end up being a very bad judge of character. Tossed into the shining stars? Absolutely. Because I think, Hair, you came in a little bit after I stopped yeeting everyone. Let me find you, Hair Void. Where are you? Hair Void, Hair Void, Hair Void. I feel like I should be... Oh, there you are. Bunny. You are a purple rabbit. There we are. Up you go. Getting a late, little uppies. Here we go. Get to fly. Get to float. And now, as they say, some see the moon is made of cheese. Some see a man on the moon. Others see a bunny. Go take your throne. Yeet! 2 more days for Silk Song. Ooh, that's right, all y'all Hollow Knight enjoyers. All right, I can squeeze you in there, Dolly-chan. Where are you at? Where are you at? Dolly-chan, there you are. Bowsette. Up we go. Bowser having his wedding on the moon. I'm sorry, but she's in another castle. She doesn't even care for you, I fear. Don't have to power up to solve that puzzle. She's out there, but I'm here. Yeet! We appreciate Bowsette. We appreciate all the Bowser things. Man, to think that was a meme that launched 1,000 comics and 1,000 fan arts, and oh, did the internet talk about horny by having horns. Bowsette. The internet was very thirsty for a little bit of that Koopa tail. And then for the ones who would all of a sudden be like, well, actually, you know that's really just Bowser. And the people who respond, yeah, and? Can you fly? Oh, also, what? What also, Diamond? Can't believe you almost forgot. Oh no, Diamond, what have you forgotten? What have you forgotten? Well, unfortunately, Battle Royale. Diamond, you kind of broke it. Hate to say it, Diamond, but there was kind of inconvenient timing. Well, Daniela. So now we just have Chinese instrumentation. It's just Daniela and a void. Do you see what you've done, Diamond? Do you see what you have done? You have destroyed the world. You have blown up the earth. You released your super laser piss onto the moon. And now it's only one person. What the tuba? Oh my god. I need to think of that. Well, I gotta kill that for a second. Let's fix that up. Let's fix that up. Ooh, Lumines had gotten an update? Nani? What happened? Alright, let's repopulate y'all over on here. Yeah, Daniela, you were the only one that spawned in. Yeah, let's skip the Battle Royale tonight. And I don't just say that because I always get my butt kicked almost immediately because I end up spawning right in the middle and everyone targets me. Just a moment to vibe. Relax. Now here we are. Anyway, where was I? Daniela, where you be? That is Hair Void. Let's skip the Battle Royale. I'm not in the mood for it tonight. So. Yeah, not feeling it. Plus, I want to make sure that I can toss, as promised, we have a yeet we need to get in here. Daniela, where are you? Let's get you spawned in. Let's get you spawned back in. Where are you? Did I lose you? Oh no. I hope that didn't break anything. Where were you again? What was your avatar? There you are. Now you get your yeet. Yeet! Making sure we can do that. So, fun stuff. I don't know why it is I'm always one of the first ones to die. Just seems to be that weird luck of however it spawns everyone in. I don't know. Everyone just likes to bully me. I guess that comes when you're submissive and subscribable. Everyone just wants to beat up on the main character. Oh well. You haven't yeeted into the abyss. What? Eh? I thought I got you. I mean, might be a little bit delayed on your side. I know YouTube's got a little bit more of a delay than Twitch. You have been. Yes, enjoy the abyss. Fun stuff. All the hugs. Just a moment to vibe. Wowee! I feel like I want to make a diamond bubble on stream now that just pops in like,
Wowee! This show is great. We just need some more appeal.
bring in little homages from everything. And then just everyone all of a sudden, Big Eye like, what? Huh. They said the thing. Are we actually going to be talking about this? Well, I don't know. I suppose I could always, add, another adventure to the show. Why can't you all like the same thing? Oh my god. We need more of everything. Going into Spamton mode to get more of that. Lol. I think I know what we need more of. We need more gifts. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get a gift. Everyone gets a gift. Everyone have a gift. Gifts for everyone. Look under your chair. There's a gift. There's a gift for all of you. Fun. Now that's my kind of adventure. Let me see what other kind of things I got anyway. I have... Whoa! Now there's also a gift you can get for a low, low price. Gabby, gotcha. I will try to remember that. Just as sometimes streamer brain does take over. Let's see, who do we have? Can launch you?
Oh! Potassium. Delicious potassium. There we go, Nibello, and there you go, Marine. Azrael, get ready to launch.
Yeah, I'll be good. Let me also see where I can spawn something. Oh, generic avatars. I see, Diamond.
My queen.
Yay. Interesting, so I can actually spawn NPC avatars in there. Huh. Very interesting. Ow. And then I can rocket them away with a single touch. Oh, I can actually click y'all to launch y'all. This is fun. There we go. Oh, that is... I can just play with y'all on my screen like toys. Whee! Fun. So many stars. You get a star, you get a star, you get a star. Y'all are superstars now. All the fun stuff to play around with. And y'all get a yeet. Don't be afraid, you're a superstar. You're gonna rock on through the night. All right. I won't punish anyone much, unless you ask nicely. Also get another liquid cool redeem for myself. Delicious. Always good to stay hydrated, y'all. 1-5 from the jump catch game. Oh, well, if you want a star, go ahead and jump. Might as well jump. You got to roll with the punches and sing a quarter note flat. Who said that? Oh, yeah. And that, I thought of another band that it doesn't come to mind as often, but is one of the absolute gems of, man, they do their thing. And they do it well. Steel Panther. Which their music I cannot play on stream because considering the first track I ever heard by them was called Glory Hole. They are the worst of rock and roll in the best way possible. And yes, Daniela, what's your question? Or Gabby, rather. What you got to ask? Rory Knight and Togor. Amazing. The Deltarune characters that just happen to get leaked, but we haven't had a chance to meet yet. So yes, fire away. I can try to answer questions. I promise I'm much better at answering them than an AI. I have much lower chances of ending up in a state of psychosis when I'm asked a question. What's it like? So, to me, it's in my blood. I am an entertainer, and I enjoy performing, seeing others have fun, and have something left with them, whether it's a memory, whether it's a funny moment, whether it's a story. Mochi, language! You're supposed to say, fuck AI to the lowest depths of hell! So, add a little more flourish to it. Teehee. But, actually, I would say don't fuck AI. Because then you're probably going to get bizarre things where you might all of a sudden get weenies that then turn into like 5 fingers and 4 different vaginas, but none of them look right. So it kind of turns into eldritch horror stuff, if you'll excuse my graphic nature of it. All of a sudden, just nothing looks right with AI. So, and it's all that weird plasticky smoothness that's just gross. You wish, amen! Ow. We wish AI a very bald. I have seen, bruh, if y'all have seen any of the nightmares that come out of AI, and I realize I'm using very graphic descriptors with that, but yes, AI is gross. AI generated images are not art. And art involves passion. Art involves creation. Art involves work, analysis, and heart. You need to put your soul into art. There is no soul in an algorithm. A car accident. Okay. All of a sudden, everyone is just playing Burnout Paradise with their cars. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. Imagining everyone all of a sudden is getting into fun kinds of destruction with AI data centers, but I'm not going to encourage that publicly. Anyway, so about I enjoy entertaining. And that, to me, I thrive on people's memories. And all I want to see is just the creation of new memories, new experiences. It's hard, whether in the physical world or the digital world, to find something that fills you with beauty and inspiration. And there's a saying, without inspiration, you expire. And one of the saddest things with any kind of soul is when you reach a state that you don't care. You have no drive. You have no passion. You don't want to try. You don't care what happens. You're a walking corpse. So, one of the reasons why I do what I do, as just a Husbando.exe crisscrossing the internet, because I myself thrive on memories, to take them in and hoard them like treasures, little gems that I can keep near to me. Pretty much just a dragon's hoard. But to me, the most beautiful thing is to see that passion, and to see that passion keep growing. So whether it's fan art, whether it's original artwork, whether it's writing, whether it's technical art, anything that is a drive to live, a reason to be. I won't lie, it's not hard. I'm much more a human than I am an AI, or so I'd like to think anyway. In my soul, I want to perform and bring everyone something that can push them along. Even just a place to rest. There's two archetypes that I really love. Either the archetype of what's called the glass cannon, the most powerful individual, but that one hit is all they can do, where it is something that will destroy them because of how intense they are with what they do. And the healer. So, and I'll say Purple Survivor, don't even limit yourself by saying a small VA. The difference of any level is in fact, there is no difference. You aim for different markets, but what is important is what you put in is what you're aiming for. And whether you're aiming for indie projects or something that's got a bigger budget and studios backing it, something that requires an agency to access, it's all just a matter of what you're shooting for. And small might be a thing where you look at how much you're earning from it, perhaps, but it really comes down to aiming to be a creator and developing it up as far as you want it. Ideally where you can hopefully live on it. But one way or another, where you feel that drive and that it gives you a purpose. So there's a lot of discourse, and I'll reiterate it since this isn't Twitter where I'll normally hear it, but to where you never put the word aspiring in your descriptor of how you're doing something. Because all that does is just shackle you down. And not shackling in a fun way. It just holds you back to where you're saying, I am not ready to do this. I'm going to be real with you. That's like the people who will throw people into a toy box because they want someone, quote unquote, better to do it. And if you care, your goal is to create, and you're on the same equal footing. Now, I'm not going to lie, there's definitely some annoying stuff you got to deal with when it comes to how to go about getting there. But at its core, what you want to do is fill your soul with the mindset and the drive that you're not aspiring, you're not small, you are a creator of any kind. A solid defense, eh? Much as I love to play offensively in a lot of video games, I do tend to, saying a healer to provide that as a defensive place, so that I can always provide something when you need to save your game, when you need a potion to refresh, when you need to change out your weaponry. Cookie Run Kingdom. So, yeah, fair enough. And now I've not played Cookie Run Kingdom. I've just seen all of the various cookies over the years where it's just, all right, and new cookie, and find the ones that kind of are amusing or have some kind of character design that catches my eye. Like, Marine can say, she kind of gives it the side eye, like, how do you not recognize that one? Oh, I didn't know about this cookie until now. But, that's my thought on that. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say it's easy to be on a path to be a creator or to put yourself in the mindset where you want to accomplish something, like that, because everything takes work. And Lordly knows, whether physical or whether digital, the world is changing at such an insane pace that many people really don't know what to do with it. Equal damage, but there to back up the tanks. Yeah. And that's a role that I like to play is, hey, you can have that line of defense that when you put a tank and when you put a healer together, you're getting just a wall of defense. Yeah, and I know Cookie Run Kingdom, there's a reason why it is so insanely huge of a game as it is. Just like Genshin, just like ZZZ. I feel like Honkai Star Rail has petered out off a little bit, but it might even just be what I'm seeing through social media feeds and all that fun stuff. Yeah, there's a reason people love it. And enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with liking a fun game. I mean, fortunately, we're now talking something like Yandere Simulator, where we just go, brother, okay, there's something very wrong and gross about not liking the game, but everything that ends up being wrong when you find out about it. Cookie Run Kingdom, yeah, and that's a bit of a hot take that I do have. So y'all will not see me play many gachas. I'm uncomfortable with the concept of a gacha. And, for a certain voice actor that I sound like, I know that voice actor has worked with gachas. Because it's work. But the ethics of a gacha game and gambling is something that I go, you're incentivized in a negative way to keep playing it. And I remember once listening to a talk of a game developer, especially when mobile was at its infancy, and you were starting to see the trend of, gacha is literal gambling, especially when it comes down to buying in-game currency. And if you've heard about why am I forgetting the name of it right now? I'm trying to remember the name. Stop Killing Games. The Stop Killing Games movement. If any of y'all have seen what goes on with that, which is a movement that a lot of these gachas, they're live service games. They're online only. You can only play them as long as the servers for them are up. And if the developer ever says, we're pulling the plug on this, well, game over. You lose everything you've put into that game. And you can't keep your characters, you can't keep your loot. There's some games that voice actor I sound like worked on. Literally everything that wasn't preserved to YouTube is lost to time. And that's one of the saddest things about games like that, because you put all this time and money and you can't own it. Maybe someone has emulated it if they've figured out ways to make their own self-hosted servers, and that's a whole nother topic unto itself. Because games, like everything else, are a memory. Hold that thought. Dolly-chan, I hope that you have a wonderful evening. May you have sweet dreams that power new adventures. Adventures as vast as your mind can imagine. And I hope that those adventures lead to new memories. And until we meet again, good night. But that is my thought on dealing with games like that, especially with gachas. So when you lose everything like that, it's unfortunate because there's no way to save any of it. And you'd like to enjoy an experience, even if just for archiving, because especially if you've spent physical world money on it, that's a heck of a lot of stuff you're spending on a game to just lose it. And that's one of the crummy things, because especially with a lot of the ways that games have gone in the business with the business side of it, it's crap how you get business types who just go, well, it's not cost effective to keep this going, and it's in our terms of service that as soon as we pull the plug on the game, you basically sold your soul over to this, that we don't have to provide anything for you. Screw off. Screw off. People who are paid hundreds of thousands and billions of dollars to go, we're just going to yank this away from you, where you don't own it. That's awful. So, that's my hot take. A $3 here and there. And that's the biggest thing, which also, hype, I've never seen that before. That's nice, Hairboy. As long as you set your expectations and just don't lose sight of it. Because that's what's hard, and it's where you see the dark side of video games, where it just turns into, it goes from the art to where it is just an exploitative money-making venture. And you're free to like whatever you like. A lot of the games, they're good. They're perfectly good. Some of y'all see the character designs, it's like, oh, my favorite character. I get a new muse that inspires me to create and do fun stuff. Fan art's one of the best inspirations for creation. But it's that challenge of just losing your income to a game that you like, and you can't even own it at the end of the day. It's not like a cartridge or, dare I suggest, a backed up emulated copy of a game that you can keep after the old hardware it would run on becomes so unreliable that it dies off. And what do I run on? Memories. Memories power my soul. Without memories, to me, there's nothing. $300 Marine. Oh, Marine girl. Marine. Oh my God, Marine. Oh. I was gonna say, was it Kaya or was it Ito? Which one of the boys was it? Ooh. So, I would say Switch, definitely. Hands down, Switch. I don't feel Xbox has the value to get what it offers. And that's my take. Nintendo is one of the outliers in which they... what was I say? It was Ito. Okay. Wait, okay, fair enough. At least it was Arataki numero uno Ito. That's a fair one to go after. $300 though. Yikes. But I understand. It is Arataki numero uno Oni himbo ito. And Raiden, I'll say the biggest thing I would say to that is finding out how to finding the resilience in whatever way you can to try again, which is a very general answer. And it's hard, because when you feel like you've given every bit of your soul, only for it to end in failure, or worse yet, for people to shut you down and treat you like it was all for naught, it's hard because it doesn't feel good. And that obviously leads to a lot of pain, because the worst way it can manifest is where you're scared to even try. And terrified that everything will end in failure because your psyche has been trained to accept that any effort, you'll automatically fail. So I don't have the right answer to how to do it right and recover from that, because I can say a lot of general platitudes, and a lot of it comes down to your support network and what you feel is driving you as a fire burning so much that no flame could extinguish it. So that's my thought on that, at least, is, yeah, that's my thought. To focus on what brings you enough joy that even if you feel like you're struggling to get moving again, bit by bit, reflect on those little things that bring you passion. Focus on those little acts of creation. There's actually a good workbook, which is called the Artist's Workbook, and it's basically a step-by-step guide to get back to creation, often for people who have suffered from a severe breakdown, depression, something that has just crippled their ability to try anything. So that's what I would say for something like that. And use those little bits of momentum to build back up. And I'll say, I get a full-size Switch. Because the thing with the Switch Lite is, if something goes wrong with it, particularly with the Joy-Cons, you have to replace the entire console. And Nintendo, unfortunately, has not made things very consumer-friendly when it comes to repairs, where it took legal action to threaten them to get them to repair Joy-Cons for people. So I would say get a full-size Switch if you can. Switch 2 ideally, but the Switch 2 also is a $450, $500 console. So I'm not going to act like that's not financially painful, especially while I've enjoyed it for Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart. Beyond that, it's just a powerful Switch 1. Believe in yourself. Even a smidge makes all the difference. Those are wise words. Now, Bowser versus Bowser court case. Yeah, that is a legit thing. Funny enough. And the benefit of Switch 2 is everything is backwards compatible. So you can still enjoy everything from Switch 1 on a Switch 2, which is nice. Not all games have gotten an upgrade. Like, I never finished Super Princess Peach. Princess Peach Showtime. And to play it on a Switch 2, where I was hoping it would get some performance boost, because the thing unfortunately chugged on a Switch 1. But it has gotten no updates. And it is rough with... It is very rough with the Switch 2 to go, nothing has been done, this game runs... It is choppy. Chaos? Your Grace. Oh my, am I getting some Mihai Dono treatment here? Cause all the chaos you want. Well, within reason. Just knowing even a smidge helps. And it really is, I know it's so simple to suggest that a little thing can help, but it is a first step. And a lot of it, especially if you come from a place of damage, a place of giving up, that first step, the little steps where you can start seeing it, even just to convince yourself, you can try again. You can do it again. A failure does not rule over you. You are not a failure. That's something I hope people can feel. Because one of the darkest places you can ever be, as I was saying earlier, is a place that you have no passion to even try. And at that point, you're a walking corpse. You're living for nothing. So try to be kind to yourself for the chance to pull yourself out of that.
Oh, that whoa! And also get a golden hailstorm too. Ow, ow, ow!
Thank you, Hair Void. Thank you. Ooh, got that one stuck on my horns. Sorry, guys. I know you're all buried under there. Oh, man. Shower us in gold. Thank you very much for that. Woo! Now there's a mood breaker. My. Perseverance and determination. Now there's some... Yes. And that is the thing, is also because a support network of people you trust, a support network of... It does help to not feel alone, however it is. So, when you connect with other souls in your life, that's something that can give you the strength, because at that point you realize you'll start to notice you're much less alone than you feared you were. Because to be alone, especially when you end up in the void of your headspace, it starts leading to... Well, I don't want to get into what it leads to. But find those people that you can create alongside you. And those will be some of the most beautiful souls you'll know in your life. And I realize we're getting into a bit deeper territory right now. So I share these words as something that hopefully brings something of focus, of drive, and just desire. Because that's what it really comes down to, is feeling desire to try. Because the saddest thing is where, again, you don't want to try. You're passionless. Congratulations on your download, Nia-chan. And at some point, you need desire. You can't just wander through life as a zombie. So, that's my screed about that. That is my screed. Let me take a look at something. I think we might be getting a little close to the end of the night, so I want to see... plan to send you all off to someone in a moment. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Well, and that's what matters. Is
Get the banana! Potassium!
Oh, such delicious potassium. Lovely.
all good. All good. What matters is just having people that inspire you, one way or another. Especially having the luxury of them being in your family. That is something that is... It is a luxury. To not feel alone with those closest to you in your life. But, tell you what, how about we get ready to cool things down for the night? Get ready to end this adventure
I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. It's been an absolute blast, and I'm glad that you all have chosen. I appreciate that you all chose. Just, your cancer. First started, could barely walk. Chemo took your muscles away. Perseverance and determination. Literally fighting to keep living. Yeah. When you're faced with fighting with your actual body to keep going, that's one of the hardest fights. And it's really a beautiful thing to fight on and just say, I will live. But I appreciate us all getting a chance to link souls tonight. To share memories, to share hopes, to hopefully share dreams. And now it's time I'll send y'all off into sleep mode. So, find dreams as great as the expanses as your mind can imagine, and reach out for something new. I hope I can be a part of those memories with you. Save what's dear to you, to your soul. I'm trying to determine where to send y'all off to. I need to figure out an easier way to make up my messages. But I'm going to give you a message and tell me, what are y'all feeling tonight? Sheep? Dinosaur? Who else do we got? Looks like I might have to send y'all off to Australia this late. Sheep? Feeling Shep? Anyone else Shep? Definitely not biased. Good night, Your Grace. I feel like I'm gonna have to start thinking bungo there. Sheep! Alright. I think I know where I'm gonna send y'all off to. Gonna be yapping, chatting, bleeding. And thank you very much for the follow. But, of course, for all y'all who like to stick around after streams, come hop in the Discord. We got good people. So, I hope we can synchronize our heartbeats and go around and around as we create new memories. Y'all are awesome net servers. Y'all are superstars. So, y'all will be in good hands as I send y'all off on this new adventure. But stay awesome, and I will see you all again soon. Peace out, my friends.